This is not the first time Yakob election at the Google. But reorganization, any Ekubia in Kabomono were able to win power again. And media is say we support to win, say we support to win. Only a fantoche. Now say a Korean baby on Swan. And then Tina, Akachina, Retina, and national executives said, Obama amnesty from Afoko, Alan, to everybody that has been suspended. Obama amnesty. Young Frau Obama, Nian Kambo. Trouble. Say it to me, yes, sir. You can't know. India, you're suspending a Nazi unit, or Yeri, or Back, or Monsieur Four, or Nafu. Or who has said the Palumina now, or Antoine Emery. The national chairman, former vice president, General Secretary, Monamede, Abacha, and Mumma amnesty, Mufalka Green, say Yamma amnesty, not the Batua, Umatuya in Nahano, Yerso, and Sandra. And yet, you just want to say, I will stand on behalf of the MPP party to apologize to everybody that MPP has offended. Sir, young Franche, Oba, and Benfo, who says, Oba, and Jamin, Ewu, Naswa, who can entry.
He wanted us to leave everybody and attend to him. So we explained to him.
Who?
Ralph.
Okay.
We explained to him. And then he was like, he won't sit down. And my in-charge told him to get a card, a hospital card. He said, why should he get a hospital card? Because his name must be in the system. Once his name is tied in the system, it should everything should pop up. And my in-charge said, no, it's not done like that in Ghana. There he was angry because he was told it's not done that. That is not done in Ghana. And he started insulting us. We don't want Ghana to progress. Then he brought out the phone. But initially, I did a pressure dressing for him.
You can.
In his finger that he said it was bleeding. It had bled. The blood had dried.
Okay.
So I just had to put a gauze on him so that we reassure him. He wasn't happy about it, so he took off the dressing I did for him.
Okay.
Then I approached him and I told him that I've done a dressing for you, so be patient. We have 2 trauma cases and other cases too are there. We want us to leave them. He got angry and he started yes. So he did this to me. And then when he went out, I don't know where the guys came from. Most of the health workers saw them earlier, so they had flee. I didn't see them. And then they, from my back to my chest, and then they were just...
Did they push you? Were you pushed? Or what did they do? What did they do to you?
Yes, I was hit. I don't know if it was a fist, a tap. I can't describe the...
But what happened to your hands?
Raphael, I don't know. Raph did this to me. He hit me with the phone with the fist. And I even dodged a couple of the fists. And they hit me
all over.
But right now I have a dislocation on my shoulder. and some headaches and body pains.
All right, thank you very much.
And to add up, he was telling us he will follow us to our homes and beat us. And if take one life and
he'll take one life. Actually said that.
Yes.
Okay. We are happy to hear that. I think this is a very unfortunate situation.
Honorable Minister was in the northern region and said that the previous administration deployment of road had concentrated on certain regions. I believe he was referring to Ashanti region and Greater Accra region. I think that it makes sense. But he went ahead that this time he is going to go ahead and also do other regions in terms of the roads. For me, that is not fair to the country. That is not strategic. Because you build roads where there are human beings, a lot of densely populated people, communities. You build roads which will connect economic centers. That will drive economic development and economic growth. So for him to say that it's concentrated on the densely populated regions is not fair, and it is not the kind of development that will bring will bring collective development in the country.
Remember, did you say there are no human beings?
No, I said they are not densely populated regions. That's no. Mr. Speaker, let's not belittle the point I'm making.
No,
the point I'm making is
honorable member, I just asked a question. My attention has been drawn to something, so we can do the honorable thing. Did you say there are no human beings?
I didn't hear.
Did you say there are no human beings in those regions?
No. What I meant, if I
no, honorable member, did you say so or you did not say so?
Let me speak. Mr. Speaker, I don't want that to distract the very important point that I'm making. If I said there are no human beings, that's not what I meant. I withdraw that. But listen to me what I mean.
The word withdrawn.
Belittle the very important point I'm trying to make. Mr. Speaker, the work that I've done, Mr. Speaker, I hope you are noting the distractions. The work an economic efficient program. One, Mr. Speaker, the list of programs of roads is heavily skewed towards certain regions in the country, completely neglecting Greater Accra region and Ashanti region. For me, that is not fair to the country. That is not strategic, because you build roads where there are human beings, a lot of densely populated people, communities. You build roads which will connect economic centers. That will drive economic development and economic growth. Basic economic theory than economic efficient program. One, Mr. Speaker, the list of programs of roads is heavily skewed towards certain regions in the country, completely neglecting Greater Accra region and Ashanti region. For me, that is not fair to the country. That is not strategic, because you build roads where there are human beings, a lot of densely populated people, communities. You build roads which will connect economic centers. That will drive economic development and economic growth. Basic economic, the greatest of respects, this so much talked about push is neither balanced, nor big, nor strategic. I say this because I believe strongly that it's just a political program. Honorable Minister was in the northern region and said that the previous administration deployment of road had concentrated on certain regions. I believe he was referring to Ashanti region in Greater Accra region. I think that at this time he is going to go ahead, and for me, that is not fair. You build roads where there are human beings, a lot of densely populated people, communities. You build roads which will connect economic centers that will drive economic development and economic growth. So for him to say that it's concentrated on the densely populated regions is not fair, and it is not the kind of development that will bring will bring collective development in the country.
Remember, did you say there are no human beings?
No, I said they are not densely populated regions. That's no. Mr. Speaker, let's not belittle the point I'm making.
No,
the point I'm making is
honorable member,
the point I'm making is
honorable member, I just asked a question. My attention has been drawn to something, so we can do the honorable thing. Did you say there are no human beings?
I didn't hear.
Did you say there are no human beings in those regions?
No. What I meant, if I
no.
The greatest of respect, this so much is just efficient. The Speaker of roads is heavily skewed. People contest that that's what President Akufo-Addo, we are trying to rubbish President Akufo-Addo's record of 10,800 kilometers. You were not here. He was standing here and said, we have built 10,800 kilometers of new roads, and he was doing us like that. And I fact-checked him. What the president said here was untrue. He never built 10,800 kilometers of new roads. My brother, you see, you have been a road minister for the Republic of Ghana. It's just a small advice. The road minister of Republic of Ghana, it doesn't sit well where all your examples appears as if you haven't been to any other place in the country. It doesn't look well. Yes, I agree. Accra Kumasi have the biggest volume of traffic in the country. But when you give the impression that just because that is the biggest volume, what about the farmer growing yam in Yendi? Yes. Don't we have to take a road there to convey the yam for us to consume in Accra? So you think that just because there are more people in Accra and Kumasi, we should spend all our money in Accra and Kumasi? Okay, let me give you this. The research of President Mahama means that we are not. And my brother, when you were speaking, I never even moved my body. I listened to you. Just you see. I don't know why you are feeling uncomfortable. Just stay calm. You went as far as saying that we build roads where human beings are. I went around the 16 regions. When I got to OT region, there was no active road project going on in the OT region. Is that fair? Is that fair? Guess what? Reset means that we are taking road infrastructure to every part of the country. And if you don't like it, you can do whatever you like. When you come back, you can decide not to do road there. We shall take road everywhere we like. Every single region in our country is touched by the proposed Big Push projects. Let me repeat once again. Big Push is not a constituency-specific or a political gimmick. Take, for instance, as you have been a former road minister, take from Wenchi to Wa. You travel that road. How do you feel? He doesn't know that. It's completely neglected. Take from Wa to Bolga. The reason we don't find vehicles on Wa to Bolga is because it's a death trap. Yes, I agree with you. You can drive for hours, you don't even see any vehicle. It's because the road is terrible. Big Push is a special vehicle to address the interconnectivity of our region to our national capital. It is not about Adaklu or Swami or anything.
In the fight against Galamsey, it must be noted that 55 small-scale mining licenses issued during the transitional period were revoked at the beginning of the year. Additionally, 907 out of 1,278 licenses, and these are small-scale mining licenses, are now under review for possible revocation due to irregularities identified by the Small-Scale Mining Review Committee, chaired by my able Deputy Minister. A similar exercise is currently ongoing to review large-scale mining licenses to ensure compliance. These measures are all aimed at sanitizing the mining sector to ensure transparency and sustainable operations. In collaboration with other agencies, including the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Armed Forces, and the National Security Secretariat, and I must say that I've had a full cooperation of our various sector ministries, and I want to take the opportunity to thank them for their cooperation, including the Attorney General. 425 excavators and other machinery have been seized. We have also made 1,345 arrests nationwide since we started, and prosecutions are steadily progressing. I believe that the Attorney General will speak to these prosecutions and give us an update when he takes his turn. I'll specifically give you some numbers and to show you the specifics. And this is related to just the Forestry Commission and the forest reserves. 177 excavators have been seized under the Forestry Commission, 4 bulldozers, 12 vehicles, 43 motorcycles, and 155 pumping machines, 184 chamfans, 15 detector machines, and 10 heavy-duty generators have all been seized, and 286 persons have also been arrested. These are under the Forestry Commission, and they make up for the total numbers I gave earlier. In the fight against Galamsey, it must be noted that 55 small-scale mining licenses issued during the transitional period were revoked at the beginning of the year. Additionally, 907 out of 1,278 licenses, and these are small-scale mining licenses, are now under review for possible revocation due to irregularities identified by the Small-Scale Mining Review Committee, chaired by my able Deputy Minister. A similar exercise is currently ongoing to review large-scale mining licenses to ensure compliance. These measures are all aimed at sanitizing the mining sector to ensure transparency and sustainable operations. In collaboration with other agencies, including the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Armed Forces, and the National Security Secretariat, and I must say that I've had a full cooperation of our various sector ministries, and I want to take the opportunity to thank them for their cooperation, including the Attorney General. 425 excavators and other machinery have been seized. We have also made 1,345 arrests nationwide since we started, and prosecutions are steadily progressing. I believe that the Attorney General will speak to these prosecutions and give us an update when he takes his turn. I'll specifically give you some numbers and to show you the specifics. And this is related to just the Forestry Commission and the forest reserves. 177 excavators have been seized under the Forestry Commission, 4 bulldozers, 12 vehicles, 43 motorcycles, and 155 pumping machines, 184 chamfans, 15 detector machines, and 10 heavy-duty generators have all been seized, and 286 persons have also been arrested. These are under the Forestry Commission, and they make up for the total numbers I gave earlier. In the fight against Galamsey, it must be noted that 55 small-scale mining licenses issued during the transitional period were revoked at the beginning of the year.
Government is broke, government is broke. The people are spending billions to go inside the government that is broke. Have you ever seen a minister who resigned because government is broke before? Government has no money. Have you ever seen a governor who said, ladies and gentlemen, when I was elected, I thought the government had money. Now I discover government has no money, I resign. Have you ever seen it? Government has no money, but they are bringing money out at election time. Where is that money coming from? So they are lying. What is happening is that there are two types of wicked people in government. Type 1, they eat current money. Any money they find in government, they will eat it. They are wicked about that one. There is type 2. Type 2, they eat current money and future money. They will say, my term will end next year. When I leave, how will I eat money? Let me borrow money now and borrow money of the future and eat it now.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. This is Good Morning Ghana on the Metro Television. This show is also live on 94.1 FM. My name is Aldo Moro, and it's always a pleasure coming your way. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. Today is the 21st of August, and this is the day the Lord has made. Indeed, we're glad in it. We say big thanks to the Almighty God for giving us another rare privilege of returning here to join the nation's conversation, what's happening in our dear country, Ghana. So now to the front pages of the newspapers. So Daily Graphic, Japan eyes Ghana for big investments. There's WASI SC takes off smoothly in all centers. Africa must unite to facilitate economic growth, Jacob Zuma. NPA 24-hour steering committee discusses implementation roadmap. The Ghanaian Times, Ghana's population hits 33.7 million. Policymakers urge to turn it into opportunities. We're open to business. President Mahama woos investors at TICAD, that's TICAD 9. Gold Board begins enforcement of receipts used by licensed buyers. Minister unveils comprehensive flood mitigation strategy for Kumasi. Daily Guide, we have the men to safeguard Akwetia by-election, IGP. Ablekuma North rerun, 8 arrested over violence, MPP demands action. Plans underway to tackle Kumasi flooding, Works and Housing Minister. 2 women remanded over TikTok assault on Mahama. The Insight, presidential jet saga. Ablakwa says opposition to Akufo-Addo's luxurious flights protected taxpayers' kitty. And the United States is in arms race against itself towards petroleum downstream energy security industry. NPA complete roadmap for Mahama's 24-hour economy vision. Cecilia Dapa's troubles not over yet. OSP. MP supports 30 tertiary students with fees assistance. The Metro Lens, NHIA sanctions Achim Oda Hospital, demands refund of 312,413. Zero tolerance for violence in Akwetia IGP. Achim Adadien Tem Hene, Kronte Hene, Mon Asante Hema. Government committed to complete Pokwasi in Sawam Road, Suhini. The New Republic. Shatawale caught in Yoko's web, likely to be charged for money laundering, tax evasion, identity fraud. There's also TikTok bombers get red carpet. Dr. Bamia welcome activists who threatened to kill Mahama and behead Lordina. Akimoda Hospital faces 312,000 cedis false claim scandal. High Court slams KT Hammond with 60,000 cedis fine after dismissing bogus 2024 election petition saga. NDC sets guidelines for Tamale Central by-election primaries. And then the Business and Financial Times, producer price inflation slows to 3.8% in July, lowest since November 2023. Over 100 Japanese firms attend a Presidential Investment Forum. GSE to close 2025 with 60% return, with financials, FMCGs powering Accra Buzz to best in decade performance. Mining law set for major overhaul, and then there's also cocoa in transition, and there's also Africa and Japan. So yes, that's it for the front pages of the various newspapers we have this morning. Please stay with us. This is Good Morning Ghana.
Sometimes the unexpected happens and the hero falls down in his own story. But he needs not stay down for long. Cosmopolitan Health Insurance is your trusted health partner. Whether an individual building a business, with Cosmopolitan Health Insurance, your medical care is our concern. For the best health insurance solutions for corporate institutions, groups and associations, families and individuals, choose Cosmopolitan Health Insurance from our over 700 accredited health service providers nationwide. Call us on 0302 540 668 or 0501 678 547 for all your health insurance solutions. Cosmopolitan Health Insurance, your medical care is our concern.
I'm here at Mycom JA Limited to show you the Promethean Active Panel, the ultimate tool for corporate institutions, hospitals, schools, and your home. With its crystal clear 4K display and an unbreakable screen with an ultra responsive touch technology, this isn't just a screen, it's a game changer. For corporate institutions and in schools, this active panel can be used for Zoom meetings and PowerPoint presentation. And oh, your homes are not left behind. You can use it to watch all your favorite programs by just connecting to a Fire Stick, and you can get access to channels like Netflix and Amazon, and voila, you are in there. At Mycom JA Limited, we provide you with the best quality products from the United States of America with 1-year warranty. You can get an active panel at a discounted price of 18,000 Ghana cedi only, and it comes with a Fire Stick, a webcam, and a micro system. You can locate us at Chado Container behind the Trade Fair. Visit Mycom JA Limited today and elevate your tech.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kelkit's Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger, chicky whiter, chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kelkits, happy smile.
Are you a headmaster, headmistress, parent, teacher, or an educator looking for high-quality textbooks for preschool, primary, and junior high school students? Look no further than Advocate Publishing Company. Advocate Publishing Company is a leading publisher of educational materials in Ghana that publishes very engaging, interactive, and comprehensive textbooks that meet the needs of students, teachers, and parents. Our textbooks are thoroughly published to make learning fun and easy. They are also designed to stimulate critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity in students. Make Advocate Publishing your preferred choice for all your educational needs. Explore our range of textbooks and educational resources. Visit us at the old GNTC yard near Kingsway, Accra. You can contact us on 0503 786 776 or 02408 06354, also 0531 600360, and connect with us on Instagram, X, and Facebook at Advo Publishing. Don't settle for less. Choose the best. Advocate Publishing Company, empowering young minds one textbook at a time. Think in publishing, think Advocate Publishing.
In life, choice is good, but choice plus safety is way better. Your safety and comfort is paramount. Under the cylinder recirculation model, you can buy LPG in a safe environment. All cylinders are inspected and maintained to the best safety standards, so your safety is assured. Just take your empty cylinder to the nearest exchange point and swap it for a filled cylinder. Different cylinder sizes will be available to meet your pocket size. Imagine cooking in a smoke-free environment. This will improve the health and well-being of you and your family. Choose LPG in a safer model of distribution. Cylinder recirculation model, securing your safety, creating more jobs. A message from the National Petroleum Authority under the patronage of the Ministry.
Yes, Clerk, you have it. Take note of that, because within 30 days, we want to make sure that you've paid this amount. Otherwise, we are coming after you. The next infractions on paragraph 2115, and Honorable Simon will take care of that, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. It's an issue of underpayment of rent. Again, rent is running through. 5 staff underpaying rent, total of 7,674. Again, the question is, why has it been allowed to go on for such a long time? And what measures have been put in place to collect the money?
Madam Chair, as I did indicate, these were issues that happened before I took over. And as they have become issues of concern, we have put structures in place to collect all these, and they have even started paying up to now. If we were to focus on only these outstanding things, I could have assured you that they could have finished by now. But when the issue came, we decided that after from the time that they defaulted, they should pay all the outstanding money, rent up to now. So they started, but because of this audit issue, we just subtracted the one that affected this audit, the audit reporting period. And so I want to assure the House that with this 30 days hanging around my neck, it will be difficult for me to go and relax. So I just want to assure the House that because whatever we are doing here will be of benefit of all of us. And so we are taking this exercise very seriously. And from here, because they are watching me, and I believe when you are dealing with eternal things, sometimes people feel that they are personal issues. But as it has become a national issue now, and they are watching me for the wrong reasons, I believe all of them will support us to salvage this situation so that next time we come with clean hands when we come, we won't even come here again. We won't come here again.
You keep on saying when you took over. When did you take over? Sir, when did you take over?
I took over 10 years ago. Yeah. Oh, no, you cannot lie.
Hello, Chairman. Chairman. Gentlemen, you know you are under oath. You know that you are under oath.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
So, are you taking this committee for granted or what?
Not at all.
Are you taking us for granted?
Not at all.
Then how will he be in office for 10 good years? We are talking about report, and you say report for 2024. You are talking about when you took over. Gentlemen, be serious. You are under oath. And then, these committees have powers of high court. So you are under oath. It's an obligation on you to speak the truth.
Chair, with a sincere apology, I don't think that we will, this is a very, very serious national exercise. The office attaches very serious attention to this, importance to this. Parliament, we know the powers that are conferred on Parliament in terms of the oversight to ensure that the public purse is protected, to ensure that, in fact, it's the democratic face of the country. And we know what it is that the powers that they have. The officer did not say that out of any malice. Sometimes I was even surprised, but maybe he had inherited a system, and sometimes not until something become an audit issue, you may not have averted yourself to some of these maybe lapses that have occurred. And so what we are saying is that that is why the audit is important. Aristotle has said that public money should be distributed in public, so that people can identify what the loopholes are. And I think that that is the real essence of this exercise. We take cue, but we apologize that if we came across as somebody who is not taking the committees, I mean, with us, we apologize for that, please. Thank you.
Right. So, sir, I want you to commit to this committee. We're on recess. When Parliament resumes, we will be submitting a report to the plenary. You have 30 days to recover all these monies. Aside reporting to the auditors, we want a written commitment from you. One, that in 30 days you are going to recover the money. After the 30 days, we want to see a report, attach all payment vouchers to it, and bring it to this committee. Can we get that commitment? I want you to say it live on TV.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Honorable Bauer, please. What was the length of the bond? Speak through the microphone, please.
4 years, please.
And how much of time did he serve?
He served 8 months. 8 months.
Speak in the microphone, please.
He served 8 months.
8 months, yes, out of the 4 years.
Yes.
And so it means, and then they said we only owe him, he only owes 3,000? 19,000.
19,000.
Oh, Dr. Kennedy Osei, the country sent you to Australia. You got your PhD. Thank you very much. But look at your negligence. It has brought the ministry, the chief, the minister, the ministry over here because of your negligence. Hey, so tomorrow, should we sponsor somebody else to go and get a PhD? Dr. Kennedy Osei, come and pay and then make sure that, you redeem these people. Come and redeem yourself. Dr. Kennedy Osei, I know you are watching us. Dr. Kennedy Osei, come and pay this amount.
Right, we're live on Good Morning Ghana on Metro Television. So my guests are here and I'll be introducing them shortly. So joining us on the show this morning is Eric Edem Agbana. He is the MP for Ketu North constituency. Interestingly, his constituency is where my mother comes from. Yes, I'm saying this for the first time. Yes, my mother comes from his constituency. So, but of course, I don't do matrilineal. I do patrilineal. So I'm not going to say I come from there, but that's where my mother comes from, and that's where I was actually born. Yes, in his constituency. I'll tell you where exactly. One of these days.
Good journalist.
Thank you.
Should I explain?
Thank you. No, I'll give you the chance to explain. Anyway, good morning.
Good morning.
And I hope you're doing very well.
Doing well by his grace.
I hope you're keeping our constituency. You're keeping it well.
Yes, by God's grace. But we need you to also come on board and help us. I said that's why you're a good journalist, because Ketu North is noted for producing some of the best journalists that we have in this country. So now we have you, we have Selom Adonu, and we have Bernard Avle.
Yes, he's also from Juje.
Yeah, he's also from Juje. And then many others. So
where does MFA come from? You have any idea? Apao.
Yes. No, I don't know.
I don't know exactly the.
But I won't be surprised if a part of his comes
a Juje product. Or a Ketu North product. Yeah. But let me also say that another very good friend of mine, Kamaluddin Abdullah, is also here. He is a Deputy Director of Communications for the NPP, but he's also a former Ghana's Consul General to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Kamaluddin, assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
And how is life treating you?
Good to see you.
How are you? Flip-flopping government treating you?
Flip-flopping?
Huh?
Well,
I hope it's good.
You're good. I was asking you how you're doing. You've not told me how you're doing. So you're not fine?
Well, I'm not too fine because, alhamdulillah, by the grace of Almighty Allah, I'm okay. But with this uncertainties hovering around us in the name of governance, one cannot be fine at all.
But you look fresh.
Oh, I do.
You look
I initiated my submission with the grace of God.
Okay.
And only to add that the human, aspect of it, which has to do with the uncertainties that we are witnessing in terms of governance. Today is this, tomorrow is that. Nurses are threatening to be beaten. The next moment, teachers who are picketing for their payments are supposed to be harassed by police. The next moment, hey, Afuanko residents are suffering and, ministers have to come and apologize. Yet they are pushing what we call big push. And of course, the economy doesn't look well. Economists are telling us that we should watch it. This big push is in trouble. Capitalizing it will be a difficulty. Even some are advised that we are not careful, we will go for 18th bailout from the IMF again. Yeah, so all these things coming up obviously would not be in good taste for all of us. And I pray and hope that those we have reposed our confidence in would indeed do the needful and assist us to have a better economy and a better state, as it were.
Eric Edemagbana, he will not allow this to slide.
Yes.
In fact, I wanted to ask him about how he's consistent.
What is he debunking?
I started
No, what is he debunking? I have only stated facts.
I have some opening remarks.
I've said it. What is he debunking? He's been given job to do. He has to work.
I have some opening remarks to make. First, let me say good morning to my brother Kamal, and also to all our cherished viewers across the world, especially to the good people of Ketu North. I want to use your platform to wish all WASI candidates the very, very best of luck in their exams, especially to students in the 4 senior high schools in Ketu North, and also students in my old school, Maoli School, and students across the country. For us in Ketu North, today ICT practicals will begin, and yesterday I donated 50 laptops to the Georgia Penny Senior High School because
you have a schoolmate here. Before you talk about your donation, you have a schoolmate here.
Oh, a Maulian.
It's called Kiki.
Kiki. Oh, that's nice. Maulians are.
He left school he left Maoli just last year.
Just last year. Oh, then she's he or she is
it's a he.
It's a he. He's a Havi.
Yes.
As we are the Chichio, so he will understand better. So, Moro, yesterday,
all right.
I presented 50 laptops to students of Georgia Penny Senior High School, and to aid them in the WASI practicals. I equally secured 10 laptops, 10 desktop computers from GIFEC. And so let me use your platform again to thank Dr. Tanko Computer, the Director General for GIFEC, for his generous donation of 10 computers to 5 to WOSET and 5 to Beta Senior High School, and I augmented it with 50. Let me also thank the Volta Regional Director and all the workers at GIFEC for their support. It was an emergency call I placed to them, and Dr. Tanko Computer and his team responded positively. So I wish all the students the very best. In addition to the computers and the laptops that I donated yesterday, I secured some standby generators for all the 4 senior high schools and fueled them so that in any case of power outage, the students can still proceed to write the WASI practicals without any difficulty. And those generators, standby generators, have been delivered to all the 4 senior high schools. And so I'm grateful to my team on the ground, my MC, Julius Kassa and co, who have helped in shaping this particular vision. And so, Moro, I'm grateful to all of them. And I wish my students the very best. And to remind them that when you excel, the Magbana Scholarship Scheme, which we launched in January, will be available for you, because moving forward, the scholarship will be available only based on merit. And so we want them to excel in the exams, and we will provide them with all the support so they can access tertiary education without any challenge. And President Mohammed's no fee stress is also available. As I speak today, I am told over 120,000 students have already accessed the no fee stress. And let me thank the Minister of Education and the SLTF team led by Dr. Sajida, my very good friend and sister, for the good work that they are doing. As we speak, over 120,000 students have accessed the no fee stress. So when you're going to write to WASI, just focus on the paper, knowing that you have a government that will aid you to access tertiary education without any challenges at all. And in addition to that, we are working hard to solve the perennial challenge of accommodation on the various campuses. And so we want the students to go out there, be confident, pass their exams, knowing that we have a government that is responsible and a government that is ready to support them through their tertiary education. And let me also highlight that from next academic year, people with disabilities, PWDs, will access tertiary education free of charge. Total cost covered by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the government of Ghana. So we are urging all of them that your physical impairment should not be a barrier to accessing quality education. And so we are urging all of them to work hard, study hard, pass the exams, and government will provide a conducive environment for them to excel in their education. Moreover, a brief one on the points raised by Kamal. I mean, I think that is important. Your remarks, your opening remarks. Your opening remarks. Well, I think that the good people of Ghana are watching. And the people of Ghana are aware that President Mahama and the NDC are delivering beyond the expectation of the people of Ghana. Every single promise that we made, promises that were tied to timelines, first 120 days, and so on, all these promises have been delivered and others are being delivered. He started with the issue of Ofankor in Sawam. Look, let me commend the Minister of Road and Endeavour, especially the deputy who appeared before Public Accounts Committee yesterday and offered an apology to motorists for the state of the road. But ask yourself, why did Alassane Suhini offer an apology? That tells you the level of respect that we have for the good people of Ghana, especially when the problem is not a cause, or the problem was not caused by President Mahama and the NDC. You awarded a contract to Maripoma Enterprise, and you refused to pay them, and so your government refused to fulfill your
have you followed the story
financial. Yes, I followed the story. Your government refused to fulfill the financial obligations to the company. They did their best, worked up to a certain point, kept giving government pressure that the work is huge. We have the capacity to execute. And indeed, they showed promise by how they started. All they wanted was for government to pay them, then they will complete the project. You couldn't pay them, and as we speak, government has paid them. They are back on the road, and work is progressing steadily. Now, the government that is sensitive and went ahead to apologize to the good people of Ghana, even when it is not our doing, you are rather upset with the apology. But again, when you were in power, when the MPP was in power, we got in return insults when we demanded for good roads. When chiefs from the central region approached President Akufo-Addo to complain about state of road and lack of development in their area, he insulted them and told them, President Akufo-Addo told them that because they refused to vote for the MPP candidate, parliamentary candidate, in return, he also decided to deny them development. And that is on record. That was the arrogance, brazen arrogance
that we were subjected to under the 8 years of the MPP. And so today, if we are apologizing for even something that is not a problem that was created by us, you should rather be applauding us. President Akufo-Addo, when Togbi Fiti, His Royal Highness, the chief of Aplau, demanded for the completion of the E-block that President Mahama started, he insulted the chief. President Akufo-Addo insulted him. Insulted our chief. Very respected chief, Togbi Fiti, was insulted by President Akufo-Addo. He actually told him to go and complete the project himself. And that was the arrogance you subjected us to in 8 years. So if today a minister of state is apologizing to the people of Ghana for an inconvenience caused on a road by a project that by no fault of ours, something we came to inherit, you are rather upset that Suhini is apologizing. I mean, the people of Ghana are watching. They are happy. Go on the news portals and you see the comments being made by the people of Ghana, neutrals, independent Ghanaians, on the apology that Honorable Alassane Suhini, out of humility and respect for the people of Ghana, offered. Lastly, you spoke about abuse by protesters. You indicated we'll be coming to the rich issue. So I don't want to get into the rich issues. But you see, Moro, I have been an activist all my life. I can give you no less than, before this show ends, if you like, you challenge me, no less than 50 cases where under the MPP, protesters were subjected to beating, protesters were abused. Look, the MPP era can be best described as the 8 years of the most miserable government that we have ever experienced in this country. And so if you want us to start all those comparisons, I don't even want to remind Ghanaians of the pain, the suffering, the mockery, and the ridicule that your government subjected us to. Come on. So don't let us get into the argument from those angles. And you are talking about which people have been abused. Look, even when you had the opportunity this morning, driving into the studio, I was listening to some radio stations. The police are updating us that 8 people, suspects, from the Ablekuma North election rerun violence, have been arrested and will be arraigned before court today. In your case, under the MPP, several cases, but let me go back to Ayawa so West Ugon. Even when there was video evidence, even when your own Emil Short Commission report indicated and recommended that individuals be sanctioned, all the police officers and the national security officials that were mentioned in the report, in a sad turn, your government decided to whitewash those criminals. Until today, you cannot point to a single prosecution. You cannot. And so today, you have no moral right, to sit on this platform and talk about abuse and talk about this, because we know your records. We know the 8 terrible years of Akufo-Addo. We know how not to govern, and we studied that under your leadership. I'm telling you, look, the 1.5 million plus vote difference that we used to beat you, despite all your shenanigans and all your manipulations, even when the Electoral Commission was in bed with you. And I say that without any fear or favor, that till today, I have no confidence in the J-Mensa-led Electoral Commission. Even when they were in bed with you, we still defeated you with over 1.5 million votes. It is because the people of Ghana saw how terrible your governance was. Please don't remind us this morning of the pain that we have left behind in 8 years.
Of all that my brother Adam seeks to espouse, he's forgotten of his own roots. If MPP, government and its tradition, appear miserable to Ghanaians, then their case is worse. Who is on record to have told Ghanaians that they have violence in their DNA?
Oh, but...
No, with all respect, please, you have respect. Who's on record? You. I am telling you, you have told Ghanaians with impunity that what you do, your order of the day, is violence. 2, you are talking about Ofanko, and that you have apologized. So we should go and then hail you, make noise, go on top of the roof, shout, the NDC government has done well. Really? You left Pokwase interchange, 0 work done. And I repeat, 0 work done. It took Akufo-Addo, who you are seeking here, to malign, to insult, to condemn, to think about Ghana and construct a 4-tier interchange for us from scratch. It took the Akufo-Addo administration to construct close to 13,000-kilometer roads under our 8 years. Check it out. It took the Akufo-Addo government to ensure that the people on that stretch of Fanko to Suhum go and look at the roads.
It's never true.
To be constructed. Look, this 33.4 kilometer road that you are seeking to say that you are at least, if you like, sensitive to the plight of the people on the ground, go and check work done by the MPP so far. Close to 70% of the work has been done. Check it. As of 2024, 50% of the work of that particular stretch was done. What is happening there? You don't drive. 2 weeks ago, I drove on that.
Oh, I drove there last week.
Good. And I'm telling you, where we have a problem is from Doburo running to Amasama, where the difficulty is. The stretch, after we finish Fokosu Interchange, because we think of development, we think of Ghana as a party and as a government. Unless people in grace like you who don't see what we do. You understand? Ghanaians who, of course, observe what the MPP does in this country know the kind of work we do. Let me tell you, this country is open up. Accra is open up because of MPP.
38%.
Do you know that the Millennium Challenge account, the Media Road, N1, is MPP? Do you know that Mala Yamoransa is MPP? Do you know that Adenta is MPP? Ebri is MPP? Tetekwashi Runabout is MPP? Who has opened up Ghana and Accra? You sit here, and then, of course, because you appear an ingrate, and then you are people who, of course, will come on, come into government with propaganda. People who will never speak the truth, you come and sit here and want to insult people and claim that we rather insult people. What do you do? You have told people.
Instances.
You have
President
told people.
Himself,
you have lied to people that look, when we come, we are bringing you heavens. We are doing this only for you to come here and then embark on rhetorics.
Which one is the rhetoric?
I am your government. You've been flip-flopping every day. Don't you watch what?
What is flip-flop?
Are you not looking at your governors? All the big push. Let me tell you, the rhetorics. I sat here last 2 weeks and I said, look, all these projects they are mentioning and the big push is fantasies or are fantasies. And then the deputy minister of road was here with me. He said, "Oh, Kamal, my brother Kamal cannot call these fantasies. We want to award contract before we can get releases." We all know how releases are done. So for me this morning, if my brother wants us to go on fire to fire, we will.
Yeah, we can.
And we have the records to point.
Yes.
Don't come and sit here, lie to Ghanaians when they give you governance, only come and now want to push blame on MPP again. I've just given you an example of Fokwase. 0 work done. We have finished it.
Before you left?
Interchange. Fokwase interchange.
You didn't
finished.
pay the contractor. You didn't
Find out how much we gave to Marapoma. We thought of packaging roads and packaging contracts for people. You come and sit here and be making noise.
The contractor is on record. You didn't pay him.
Anyway, look,
they left debt.
He says he can give us about 50 cases of people who have asked. Look, I'm not done. Please, I'm not done. My brother. And how much did you leave us? How much did you leave
21 billion.
When you were leaving?
Almost all the roads you claim you are constructing, the contractors have packed out of sight because you refuse to pay them.
Still leave when they were leaving?
No, you should tell me. I am telling you what you left. So you should tell me 21 billion. Bro, the 13,000 kilometers of road
people have no
in
record.
Parliament.
Must take
in
your
Parliament.
time. You have lied to Ghanaians. You are
in
going
Parliament.
Look, go ahead
in
and
Parliament.
wait.
He
That's
cited.
what you have to do.
You see, I want us to deal with statistics. Let's deal with the fact. You mentioned you constructed 13,000 kilometers of road in Parliament. That argument was flawed. And when we asked for evidence, they now started saying that the 13,000 kilometers is not necessarily new roads alone, but even roads that they have to work on again, those they have to do reshaping, are all part of the 13,000. Look, your former minister for roads is a member of Parliament. When we challenge him in Parliament to tell us that
Where are the 13,000 kilometers of road? They were unable to do that.
The records are there.
Look,
check it.
the records are okay. Where are the records?
Go and look at your handover.
I am telling you that, and I'm telling you that
the records are there. I'm saying that.
So why wasn't your minister
able? Constructed. We declared year of
but you are in parliament. You declared year of rules, but these rules were left. You declared year of rules. Listen. Come on. You declared year of rules.
About 50 to 70% was done.
You declared year of rules. That is the rhetoric that we're talking about. But after declaring year of rules, when you go into parliament records, when you go into parliament records, all the questions that have been posed to the Rose minister about the bad nature of Rose in Ghana were posed by MPs who are appealing to Honorable Agboja to come and construct their road for them. Please, we also the records. I gave you facts. You have not disputed any of the facts. The fact that President Akufo-Addo insulted chiefs who asked for development, the fact that President Akufo-Addo insulted the people who for not voting for his MP, the fact that the roads you were unable to pay the contractors 21 billion. That is how terrible it was.
Let's make progress.
Anyway,
everybody knows. Allow us. In 8 months, we have started.
8 months work.
Oh, we are working.
And stop telling people.
We are working, and so we are solving your mess.
Propaganda.
We are cleaning your mess.
Tell us,
The mess.
You have been
the stinking mess you left behind. We are cleaning it. So allow us to clean it.
Okay.
So
let's make progress.
Yes. We are cleaning your mess. After 8 months, you are pretending.
There'll be a day for.
We saw the kind of Ghana you left.
The day is that the facts are facts.
Which ones are the facts?
I am saying that you
know which ones are the
claim you're going to have give us focusing interchange. You did zero work. We came within 2 years. We did it.
Come on, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that
you left that mess. You left this mess.
Gentlemen, I'm just saying that we'll have a whole show on comparison records. So
yes. I mean, I've all the records.
We'll give you enough.
He couldn't even mention one.
Come on, we'll give you enough prior notice. We'll give you enough prior notice for the two of you to come here and debate the issues. I like this. I mean,
we are talking about
we need to know who is doing better.
You have a terrible record.
Yes.
Oh, do Allah do Nabi. Let's move on.
Oh, really? You're not doing it.
Look at this.
Anyway, so let's get on with it was meant to be your preliminary comments on how you're feeling personally, you're doing family and so on, and then that degenerated into a comparison of records. But it's okay. I mean, I can appreciate that because it's a contest, isn't it? It's a contest of ideas, and there's also a contest of performance. So I can understand when this person says I've done better than this. That it's okay, but we'll make time so that the debate will be backed by solid data, and then our viewers, our viewers would enjoy that. So let's get on. Let's get on with our.
That's the humility that your people lack.
Okay? So gentlemen, we want to look at Akwetia, because you mentioned it in your commentary earlier, and Edem mentions the fact that. For him,
I thought you said we're going to look at the attitude of the gentleman.
Oh no, we'll get there. It's one of the issues we'll look at. Yes, but because he mentioned Akwetia, just finish with Akwetia. Yes. You know, yesterday the IGP met a cross section of journalists, and I believe the GJ president was also there. And in that meeting, he briefed the media on what the Ghana Police Service has been doing. Specifically relating to some physical assaults, that have been meted out on journalists. That's just one side. And of course, the police's preparations towards the Akwetia by-elections. So we'll look at both. Now, if you look at today's daily guide, we're told that 8 arrested over Ablikuma violence, because we've been asking for some updates, and we felt that by now, some people should have been prosecuted and so on. So the police is telling us why maybe things have delayed the way as it may seem. So Prince Fifi York is reporting that the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yogono, has announced the arrest of 8 individuals in connection with the violence that erupted during the Ablikuma North election rerun. At a meeting with the leadership of the Ghana Journalists Association, Mr. Yogono said the suspects were being processed and would be arraigned before court within the week, that is this week. Now, the Accra Regional Commander, as of yesterday, said he had 8 suspects. 8 suspects have been arrested. They are being processed, and from the advice I had from the regional commander, tomorrow or Friday they will be put before the court. He further reassured the GJ leaders of the service's commitment to ensuring justice, adding that we're making progress and we'll make sure that whatever happens, justice will be served to those who, in one way or the other, did not do their work in a professional manner. Now, on allegation of shielding the interdicted police officer who assaulted a journalist, the IGP dismissed the claim as unfounded and said, noting that the officer in question was not at post. Now, it says there is a rumor going around that we have transferred the policeman to another station, which is not true. When an officer is interdicted, he is no longer in active service. The only option is for him to return to his hometown or village. So perhaps when people saw this officer back home, they assumed that he had been transferred. He revealed that the Police Professional Standards Bureau had finished inquiries into the officer's conduct and that he had received the investigative report. That's with the police officer who misconducted himself, yes. Now, that investigation has been completed and handed over to me. So it means that a service inquiry is going to be conducted into his conduct and then the appropriate sanctions will follow. Now, commenting in previous incidents involving misconduct, Mr. Yono acknowledged shortcomings but stressed the need to learn from them and move on. We cannot claim perfection. It is important to draw lessons from the past rather than dwell on them. My administration is committed to preventing reoccurrence of such incidents. We recognize the challenges and pressures that come with policing, and we're working to improve, the IGP stated. Now, the IGP also confirmed that disciplinary measures will be taken against the officer involved, noting that the Professional Standards Unit has recommended sanctions through service orders. Now, closely related to this is also we have the men to safeguard Akwetia by election still with the police service. So that story is on page 6 of today's daily guide. And it says that the same Prince Fifi York, it says the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohunu, has assured that the forthcoming Akwetia by elections will be conducted in a violence-free manner, urging electors not to panic. Speaking during a press conference in Accra with the leadership of the Ghana Journalists Association, the IGP Tete Yohunu said a total of 600 police personnel representing the first batch have been deployed to the community to lay the grounds for a peaceful election. The 600 people have been trained and prepared to search to ensure that nothing dangerous is concealed in a vehicle or in a motorbike that can cause any trouble during election, and also prepare the men who will be on the ground so that if somebody intends to use a weapon to snatch a ballot box, the precision in dealing with that particular suspect will also be demonstrated when we went to the ground. And if there should be somebody who can climb the tallest building in Akwetia, we have the men, and the men have gone through that rappelling training. And he says, following the engagements with various political parties, IGP Yunus said he wants politicians to advise their followers not to misbehave during the voting process, saying we'll take decisive action against misconduct to ensure public safety, particularly for the media. We must protect journalists as they play a crucial role in keeping the public informed. We recognize the media's importance and will treat them with respect and protection. He reiterated that the police will deal with threats to safety decisively, ensuring people in the media feel protected, saying that the media safety is paramount. We must protect them as they play a vital role in keeping the public informed. We urge our police officers nationwide to handle journalists with care and moderation. And he also talked, so it's all about protection of journalists. I'm also told there's going to be like a mobile, there's a name they gave, I forgot, it says kit, but so that when somebody misbehaves, the person can be kept there for the meantime, and then, or in the meantime, so that after the event, the person will be transferred to wherever the police intends to transfer them. That's a name.
A makeshift cell or something.
Yes, like a makeshift, cell of a sort, and just to sort of reiterate the point that they say, they're very, 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 very ready for the Akwetia by-elections. But let me start with you, Adam. We're hoping that because the NPP said that due to the circumstances under which Dr. Murtala Ibrahim, may he so rest in peace, lost his very, very precious life, the NPP said we're not going to participate in the Akwetia by-elections as a way of demonstrating sympathy, empathy, and to show that, yes, it's not just about power, but it's also about the humanness. But I've heard your national chairman says that, yes, they are grateful to the NPP for that gesture, but you will be in Akwetia. Why?
Moro.
What has happened to reciprocity?
Moro, once again, let me pray for the soul of my brothers, Dr. Murtala Mohammed and also Ernest Kumi. Ernest, though was in the NPP, you may know that he was a very, very good friend of mine. Very good friend of mine, even before we got into Parliament. And so, and Dr. Murtala, my relationship with him is well known out there.
Omani Boama as well.
Omani Boama and all the others.
Alhaji Lemuna.
Laji, Dr. Sapon, who was like a father. Sergeant Ado, whose mother also comes from Ketu North.
Oh,
I was actually born in Ketu North.
Okay.
He.
Oh,
yes,
and
so we pray that God himself should. We know by now they are resting in the bosom of the Lord. About Akwetia, Tamale Central, let me put the two together. Yes, just like my national chairman said, we thank the NPP for saying that they were withdrawing from the Tamale Central election. I don't want to go too much into that decision, but Moro, every discerning Ghanaian and every political analyst, those who have followed the elections in Tamale Central, and when you look at the results in Tamale Central in the 2024 general elections, we all know that the NPP did not take that decision to withdraw because of the so-called human feeling or whatever the excuses that they are giving. No. Please. They were running away from battle. No. You see, it is a solemn no. But Moro, you know that the NPP knows that there is no way they will beat any NDC candidate in Tamale Central. But you saw the results. They know that there's no way. You see, God forbid, but if this had happened in any swing constituency, I bet you that the position of the NPP would not be to withdraw from the election. They would have gone in there to test their strength.
Let me counter. Let me ask.
Yes, no. Let them put it.
What if they say that let's go into this election, even if we don't win, let's go and increase the numbers for bragging rights?
No, I mean, as for parliamentary, it is not presidential elections where it will contribute to the national, what's the name, figure. As for parliamentary, even if you lose by a single vote, you have lost.
Yes.
And it has nothing to anything about
simple
increasing. It's a simple majority. So let's not. But again, let's also not pretend as though this is the first time a political party has decided not to participate in a by-election because the person or the MP for the constituency died. When the MP for I forgot the name of the constituency in the Eastern region, the one who was murdered.
Oh, you mean JB Dankwa?
JB Dankwa was murdered.
Yes, that's Ebuakwa South. North. South is Atachia, isn't it? Yeah.
The NDC did not participate in that election.
Yeah.
We also decided not to participate in the elections. Well, I was not a member of NEC or FEC at the time, so I cannot speak to what informed the decision. But it is possible it is
because you were beaten up.
It is, no, it's also, like I'm saying, that it's also possible because, look, as for by-elections, everybody, you look at the constituency involved and you look at the circumstances. And so let's not put the two constituencies are not the same.
In fact, there's even Ejisu.
The Ejisu NDC did not participate as recent as 2020. The NDC did not participate in Ejisu. Even when, at the time, we had elected a parliamentary candidate for the 2024 elections. And many people thought that that by-election would be a preparatory ground, at least, even if we're not winning, it will be a way to market our candidate towards the main election. Okay. We decided not to participate in the Ejisu by-elections after the demise of John Kuma.
So NPP is not doing us or the people of Ghana any favor by withdrawing from Tamale Central, and because of that, they want to link it with Akwetia. Akwetia is a different ball game together.
Okay.
And we are telling them that come to Akwetia. We are also coming to Akwetia, and we will beat you to it. We will make sure that the Akwetia seat gets back to the NDC, and we will win that election. So they should not be jumping from one media house to another, trying to link Tamale Central, the unfortunate Tamale Central by-election to Akwetia, and then claiming that because they have withdrawn from Tamale Central, the NDC should also withdraw. And again, it is not the NPP that will decide for us which elections we should participate in. So you have taken your decision. Defend your decision. Go into any election. But we are telling you that nothing will make us withdraw from Akwetia because we are winning the Akwetia election.
Oh, but return the gesture.
We are no wait, they are not doing that. Why? It's no gesture. Okay, so let's also tell them that because now we are leading them how many? 2-1.
Yes.
We didn't take part in the Buakwa North.
Yes.
That's the name of the constituency.
Yes.
We didn't take part
North, yes.
in Ejiso. And so now we have given you, we've done 2 favors for you in the past.
Okay.
And so because of that, leave both Akwetia and Tamale Central for us so that we tie. So it is not as if this is the first time any party. Yes, if you are saying that we should return the gesture, we have done same for you in the past twice.
Okay.
So if you are doing one for us, you still owe us one. Okay. So please, that argument, Tamale Central and Akwetia are not the same.
Okay.
We are going into Akwetia by-elections, and I'm telling you that the NDC is prepared to win that seat and add to the 188 seats that we already have.
Aren't you tired?
We are not tired. We are not tired because it is the people of Ghana, having experienced 8 terrible years under the NPP, have decided to give us a majority, super majority in Parliament, and also they gave President Mahama that overwhelming endorsement in the election.
Okay.
And they are confident that we will use that to work in their interest, and that is what we are doing. That is why Ablekuma North, which used to be their seat, we won it in the by-elections.
Right.
We are going for Akwetia seat so we can add it to the 188 that we have, and we can have even more seats in Parliament to continue the agenda to build Ghana together as a people. But Moro, touching on the preparations towards Akwetia by-elections.
And then, of course, the arrest of the 8.
Yes, let me commend the police.
Okay.
Especially the IGP. I have said on your platform that sometimes, as leaders, when you are effective, you don't need to yell, and you don't need to draw unnecessary attention on public PR, okay, public relations. You don't need the unnecessary PR to show that you are working. It shows in the results that you produce. In the past, we saw some cosmetic displays by some IGPs.
Yeah.
But what we are seeing today is effective policing under a leader who doesn't yell, a leader who is not craving for cheap public attention, but we can see the results.
Okay.
I will start with Ablekuma North. In the Ablekuma North election rerun, when that police officer attacked a journalist, even before the elections came to a close, the police had released a statement indicating that the police officer was interdicted. In fact, the police officer was picked up from the elections and was interdicted at the national headquarters, even before the elections came to a close. That was swift, and the alacrity with which the police responded, for me, must be applauded. And I don't know why we have really not spoken about that particular incident and the response by the management or the leadership of the police service. So they must be applauded. After that, the police kept on updating the people of Ghana on steps they were taking to deal with the rogue characters, those who engage in those illicit activities during the by-elections. And today we are told that after investigations, 8 have been arraigned before court and they will be dealt with. That is commendable. And this is the leadership that was missing in the past. Because in the past, Moro, we have videos of police officers engaging in some of these activities themselves. We have videos of people in national security apparel engaging in these activities, but no response from the police service. No response. Maybe my brother Kamal should begin by telling us if there is any incident where any of the police officers or security men involved in the 2020 Techiman South election violence, the soldiers who were caught on tape openly shooting at civilians, unarmed civilians, if there is any incident of any of them either being interdicted or arrested, if there is any of such evidence, they can produce it. We also saw how in the Ayawaso West Ugon by elections, police officers and national security personnel were implicated. Azugu and co. There's no evidence of any of them being punished. And so if today we see the police updating us on people who have been arrested, who are being dealt with after the investigations, that must be commended. Again, the police have gone ahead of the elections to give us the confidence that they are prepared for Akwetia by-election. And that is because we've had some characters in the NPP who claimed and made comments that the NDC should come to Akwetia and that they were going to retaliate. What they claimed was an attack on them in Ablekuma North. But the police have responded in a positive way by preparing their men. They are even giving us an update on the number of police officers that they have deployed. I recently chanced on a video where the police did some simulation of assault, of even how to combat ballot snatching and others. I don't know if you saw some of those videos.
Right.
Beautiful. It tells you that you have a service that is interested in preventing the chaos so it won't happen. Again, they have indicated that when you come into the Akwetia by-election, come into contact with any police station with arms, they will also meet you with arms. If you come with weapons, whether it is pepper spray, it is a gun, whatever it is, the police will arrest you and deal with you. And so all those going to Akwetia, all of us must be advised to act within the laws. Because we are going to vote. It is a ballot. It is not bullet. It's not a display of bullets. Moro, finally, the police under Mr. Younu are doing something that for me, all of you in the media must equally commend them for. The transparency with which the police service is running now. Moro, there is no information or there is no day where journalists have been to the police headquarters to ask for information or updates on either cases that they are investigating or preparations that they are making towards by-elections and other issues where the police have denied them briefing. They give accurate information. I have listened to the CID boss on many occasions organizing press up because you see, policing is about the people. So you should be able to carry the people along. And before you can earn the public confidence, the public must know what it is you are doing for them. And I must commend the police service under the current IGP and his leadership for the good work that they are doing. I am confident that Akwetia by-election will be very, very, very peaceful because the MP whose demise warrants this by-election was a very peaceful gentleman. And all of us are interested in seeing a very, very peaceful
So
by-election.
NS actually won the election, right? He was the MP.
But until...
Per the position of your party. and it's actually won.
No, you see, don't let us get there because
I'm just trying to understand something.
So this is the point. There was an election. The Electoral Commission declared him.
I want to know your position
as the winner. No, yes, I'm coming there. The Electoral Commission declared him as a winner. The NDC candidate challenged the results in court.
Not the NDC.
There was an NDC candidate.
Okay.
That's what I said. The NDC candidate. Right, okay. Because they were the parties in the election. Yeah. He challenged him in court. And the court was yet to give a final verdict. So until the court overturns the results, it is what the Electoral Commission declares that we work with.
So the position only of yesterday, your party was
only yesterday. No, about why the gentleman was in Parliament. Why is it called a by-election? It is because he was sworn in as an MP. Or we are not getting it. Only yesterday, a court ruled that the former MP for Adansi Asukwa, who said all the youth have coconut head and we have nothing useful in our head, lost to a young man, and Katie Hammond. Lost to a young man. I didn't even know he was in court challenging the results all this while. Only yesterday, the court delivered the verdict against him and he was fined 60,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. And so, are you telling me that you are not recognizing that Asokwa MP as MP because there was a case in court? Okay. So, until the court declares otherwise, he is still the MP. Please.
Come on.
Yeah. Don't get into that.
I've heard Nana B say that the MPP doesn't trust the police.
Okay, you see, Moro,
the police
let me set off by dispelling certain rumors, fallacies, lies fabricated by the NDC to make the MPP look bad. What is the official position of the New Patriotic Party?
Oh, I beg you. We have to take a break quickly. Yes. So we'll take a break. We're back shortly. Just give us this less than a minute, and then Kamal he can go, on and on and on and on. Please stay with us.
Chechi woni nara me din e de baby da pa me de ade sonko kra na ebremo nya de to aduane mo ama waduane e de pa na me de bremo eno any some spices de e bu wa wo bebre o various flavors ubenya e yakoko ubenya nantwie ye de ku jollof mu ma emu ye de ubenya ne de ku nkwan ye de ku froye mu ho na kope bito na ema waduane enye de unyimi nia ye nkon ye konko tie nyankofo eka
autant de communication ni enjoy oduba that some spices what in the essence why I think it is yaga some spices in asa abiti daddy so say some spices mun some spices nyama chicken some spices
in Sanaka in Ketwa, measure 10 grams. Your chicken, spaghetti, garlic and ginger, stew, can jollof, and the flavors of food.
Some spices, yes, Saka.
FDRJ Jadian Kratuatum.
Yes, next. Hey, Nadia Benson, Asamo.
Me didn't tum. Mr. Friendly Calico, just call me cockroach. Now, Mr. Friendly once now.
Hey, that's a new. Improve car. Yeah. Captain Mosquito, double the action. Me did this sasso spray. Mr. Friendly sasso quell. Yeah, go to my sasso. Come tum preko.
Whoop iPhone papa. You were home.
So open iPhones accessories papa dia. Mention baby.
The more ba EBA phones and accessories.
Sebani EBA, yet on iPhones any home accessories. iPhone 50 XL cost 16 Pro Max. Accessories ye wa charger, AirPods, any iPhone home akadia nyina. Yanoma ye ni sikapudu e de beto iPhone. Say ya nkrankre, boja, and na say aboye juma your phone nyina. For 40% beji iPhone biya ope. Na ni aka no, wo de bosome miensa. Etua ne nkakra. E kwan ya obefa so de achi enyi. Dial *713*5571#. Oba, sheno so say wo de wo Ghana card. Eni nia ye kire say, wo ye adwuma. Hwehwe ye kire kwan e wo circle mo. Eni tip tolling ye ni modern photos enchen ho a. Afein so, say wo ba American mo ye ni odo rice eni edi nhwani. Kuma senso ye wo edum Central Prisons runabout ejekum abonsan ni mo. Freyen e wo numbers na ebu screen ni so no. EBA phones, no hassle cra.
MGL Logistics and Supply is your trusted partner, providing seamless solutions for all your procurement needs. From sourcing products to managing imports and exports, we ensure smooth and efficient transactions every step of the way. Whether you require goods from across the globe or need assistance in exporting your products to international markets, we got you covered. General trading is at the heart of our expertise. We specialize in a wide range of products, catering to various industries and markets. As a trusted dealership in building materials, we provide high-quality products that meet the demands of our construction projects. Additionally, we act as manufacturers' representatives, connecting producers with distributors. Our expertise in logistics is the backbone of our operations. We plan and execute transportation and delivery of goods, ensuring they reach their destination on time and in optimal condition. MGL Logistics and Supply, guaranteed satisfaction.
A home is more than just walls and a roof. It's the warmth of family, the assurance of security, and the joy of shared moments. Whether you're returning from abroad or seeking a new beginning, Rehoboth Havens Ayumensa is where your journey truly begins. Nestled beneath the tranquil Ebri Mountains, this gated community offers the perfect blend of modern living and natural beauty. Our 2, 3 and 4 bedroom homes are designed for family living with spacious interiors, elegant finishes, and all the comforts that make life better. From cozy living rooms for bonding to modern kitchens for culinary creativity and private gardens for peaceful reflection, every space is thoughtfully crafted. At Rehoboth Havens, your children play safely, your family grows joyfully, and your memories are built on a foundation of care and community. Starting from 675,000 Ghana cedis with flexible installment plans, your dream home is within reach because everyone deserves a place to truly call home. Rehoboth Havens, where futures are built and dreams come to life. Call us on 0553 751933 or 0206 823524 to secure your future today. Rehoboth Social Housing, your housing dream becomes reality.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in
Many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflau where the chief himself has complained. Aflau Pacha say e-block no oba yenya hoshi. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yehu bibi. It's on the set.
Minister. Alternator. And you uncle Many of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflau where the chief himself has complained. Aflau Pacha say e-block no oba yenya hoshi. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yehu bibi. It's on the set.
Minister. Alternator. And you uncle
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, let me welcome my guests.
Oh, no, all right. That's fine.
I want to welcome them again. I did it for the first
them.
time. Yes. Welcome to Good Morning Ghana on Metro Television. I'm here with Kamaluddin Abdullahi, who's the Deputy Director of Communications of the MPP. And Ricardo Magbana is here, also MP for Ketu North on the ticket of the NDC, and also a youth activist and a development activist as well. So, Kamal, you're on the floor.
Moro, I said I wanted to dispel this
allegations,
allegations, rumors, false positions that people are attributing to MPP regarding the Akotia by-election, whether NDC should contest or not contest.
Yes.
The last time I checked, there is no official position from the MPP saying that because we have withdrawn from Tamale Central, the NDC should also withdraw from Akotia. No.
Okay.
At all. So this attempt to force people to believe that the MPP is seeking to equate, a particular gesture is neither here nor there. Look, it's a fallacy. It's total fallacy. It is. You know how it emanated? A journalist sat on Asempa Radio, and sought to say that, look, the tensions, the way by-elections are always held, and the kind of violence that emanates from it, as if we are just at each other's throat. In his view, what is the Akotia seat going to add to NDC for?
Okay.
More so when we are mourning as a nation. NS death appears a tragic one, sudden, somebody who wasn't sick, all of a sudden, because of pressure and whatever they have done to him. But God knows best. Mutala, Omani Buama, and our brothers in the military, or armed forces, or air forces, or whatever, lost their lives under bizarre circumstances, or circumstances that we all felt that wasn't indeed palatable.
Tragic.
Appeared tragic. Because of this, wouldn't it be good for the NDC to say, if you were holding on to this seat, continue as MPP. MPP to say, if you're holding on to this seat, continue as NDC. It was a suggestion from that journalist. Now, build up to that. Our national organizer, who also sought to corroborate what the journalist said, stated a personal position, not the party position, I repeat. Then people are in town saying the MPP says that because we have withdrawn from Tamale Central, the NDC should also withdraw from Akotia. No. Why would they withdraw? In the first place, they have a very huge hypocritical stance when it comes to Akotia. And I pardoned my brother for it this morning. The NDC has a position that they won Akotia general election in terms of parliamentary, hands down, even when the results pointed to they losing Bismarck by 2,060 votes, because NS garnered about 19,269 votes, and Henry Boache, who was their candidate, also got about 17,206 votes. Hence, NS had 52%, a little above 52%, and he also got a little above 47%. Even that, the NDC said they were in court, claiming they had won Akotia. Presidential, we won again against His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in the same Akotia. Yes, you can go and then, of course, tickle yourself and laugh and say you are going to win Akotia. We have no problem. I know the dynamics in election. My brother is telling me that because we withdrew from Tamale because we knew we were going to lose Bismarck. And that's the reason. It's not because we are sympathizing with the family of Dr. Mutala. Unfortunate statement he made. Very unfortunate, honestly. We thought that we needed to commiserate with the Ghanaian people. We needed to commiserate with the people of Tamale Central. We need to show some compassion as a party, given the circumstances surrounding the death of the MP, Dr. Mutala, wherever he is, May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him the highest rank in Jannah. We thought, and we came from that sympathetic, if you like, approach. Only for you to sit down because of politics, because you eat and drink politics, you eat and drink partisanship. Say that because we know we are going to lose at Tamale Central, that is why. Really? No wonder when after death they move on. Go and see how they are jostling each other in Tamale Central. Over 10 people want to replace Mutala. Go and see how they are jostling as if nothing has happened. They are not remorseful. They don't even commensurate with what is happening. They are not sad about it. And I feel sad for the NDC on this score. I wouldn't have gone this, but because of what my brother said, it's quite emotional. Go and see about 10 people. This one says I deserve it. This one says I do. As if nothing has happened at all. Look at how the sad event that surrounded this. And we as MPP, civil as we appear, please, I beg you.
Why?
We
There
came
are a
out.
lot of people that.
I beg you, please, my brother.
No.
We
Don't-
came
don't
out to
go
let
there.
Ghanaians
Don't
know
go
that
there.
we are all in a state of mourning.
Moro, don't let him.
We
go
will
there.
not go and do this.
Moro.
Let him down. Let
Oh,
him down.
please, allow me to.
I'm just trying to
I was,
question.
look, my brother, don't just take your time and sit down. No, why not tangent?
It's not proper because
What is
let him
not
down.
proper? Please allow me. Adam, don't do this. You have time. Adam, don't worry. These are
the
just
hypocrisy. Why? When
Adam,
John
Adam,
how many
oh.
people contested?
You have the
And
time to bring this
you
matter
have
up.
the time to do that. I was
Don't
very
do that.
quiet here. I was in the
Don't do
studio.
that.
I didn't go out to pee.
Yes.
I was seated here listening to you.
But I
Let's
didn't-
respect.
I didn't- I
Let's
didn't
give the
engage
listeners
in
and
this.
viewers some respect, please. Please.
I
let's
didn't
do that.
engage in
So,
what you are doing.
if you decide that you want to appear as people who don't care, life is gone. Let's move on. That is your take. Now, Akutia.
Okay.
After telling the whole world that you had won at Okutia and tormented our late brother Ernest Yakumi. Okay? Until he got his way into parliament. Even when he got to parliament, the first statement you said he would not allow him to make a statement. Went through a lot. We didn't have a problem. The man, God has called him. In your position as people who have won Akutia with a candidate called Henry Yakubachiyado. Okay? After the demise of my brother Ernest Kumi, what didn't we see in NDC again? The very lawyer who believed in Harry to have won the seat and was there to defend him, okay, is the one rather was seen contesting Harry again with the claim that the people don't like you. Double standards. That is NDC for you. We have won. The next moment, no, they don't like you, they didn't vote for you. I don't know what their position is. No wonder they went to court, Supreme Court in 2020 and couldn't provide records. We know them. That's how they are. So for us, we are confident that we are winning Akutia just as we won presidential, and we Ernest Yakumi also won with close to 2,060 votes. We are confident. We are on the ground and working, and we are sure that inshallah, by the grace of Almighty Allah, we are going to win this seat. Now on violence matter. Let me commend the IGP with the proactivity that he has shown. He's been very proactive on this matter. And I think that we as political actors in this enterprise called by election, we should also take a cue from it. My party and any party involved. Election, like Adam said, it is not for us to go and hit each other. Myself and Adam, you have no idea what the relationship that's between us. We sit somewhere and we talk as if we don't even belong to political parties. We make suggestions to each other. People watch us and think that we are at each other's throat. We are not. And that is the kind of message we should carry out there as a people. And once the IGP has actually led the way, he has met with political parties, he has met with the GJ, he has assured Ghanaians, Yehonu, wherever you are, I want to pat you on the shoulders to say, you've done so well. Be proactive about it. And of course, your arrangements there do not put people who are in uniform and appear to be politicians. We beg you. Don't send people there who will be in uniform and appear to be politicians. Look, this equalization, MPP did this, NDC did that, we'll continue on this, and trust me, we will never nip this in the bud. And to nip this in the bud, we need to call a spade a spade. The IGP must ensure that whoever you are sending there is not going to be biased. This is what actually breeds the violence. Where we think that the security agencies are not in your favor, you also do whatever you can to protect yourself or protect your balance. And it brings about this vigilantism and all that.
Yeah.
I am happy that the Nanado that they chastise a lot, the Nanado that they fight, saw the need to initiate a bill to Parliament, for Parliament to pass into law, which is the Vigilantism Act, which even tells us that if you encourage anyone, not even doing it yourself, you are culpable. The Nanado that we don't want, we've so much chastised, has done this. We should also try as a people to work with the law, work as political actors, and advise each other against this. I think violence, in whichever form it comes, doesn't inure to our benefit. If it happened yesterday, it's past. If it happened today, it's present, and for that matter, it's condemnable. The NDC, the MPP, we are all going to this election, please go and vote and come out. And I can tell you, on any day, if the MPP, the people in Akotia vote, the MPP is going to win this election, hands down. I have no doubt that, inshallah, our candidate, Asumeni, is going to emerge victorious after the 2nd of September, or by the close of the day on the 2nd of September, inshallah.
Now, there's a question which have been posed by some critics, and I want to ask you this question, and the question has to do with, and it all comes down to the issue of whether the decision you made to checking out of the Tamale Central election was actually born out of good intentions, and not out of bad faith. Now, if Tamale Central was a swing constituency, say Adenta, say Lejokuku, would the posture of the MPP have been the same?
Interestingly,
or you think
it looks like people don't even have the history of Tamale Central properly. The MPP has won Tamale Central before.
Yes, once.
Mustafa Ali,
yes,
of blessed memory.
Yes, the former Works and Housing Minister.
And again,
yes,
I want to tell you something. Election dynamics in this country aren't static. Who would have thought that almighty Hohoi, at a point will fall for the MPP? Hohoi, that even if you don't campaign and you are NDC candidate, go and sleep. You are assured of victory. At a point fell for the MPP. So those making this argument of we weighed the situation and thought that even when we go in, it is going to be what's the name? An exercise in futility. It's neither here nor there. Going by the dynamics, going by what we know, and how sometimes the voter population in this country can change. We could have tried it and said, look, let's go. But the position we held was that, look, given the tragic end of our brother, this is what we can also do for him.
Okay.
That's our reason. Nothing else. People can read meanings. They can say whatever they want to say. My brother said that in Ejoso, they also pulled out. So they pulled out because they thought they were going to be beaten to pulp. Was that the reason?
Okay.
You pulled out in Ebuako North because you thought you were going to beat him to pulp. That time you cited the death of our brother, JB Dankwa. You said, look, the way it happened, the NDC is not interested. You gave that reason that time. So if somebody should construe that to mean that because automatically you knew you were going to lose, reason why you were not contesting, it wouldn't have been fair to you. So I'd say that, look, this is our position. And our position is not to tell anybody officially that also withdraw. We never said so. And that we are going to win this election. We are confident. And of course, we appeal to each and every person to come out and vote massively. And of course, we also appeal to our party people that violence is not the way to go.
All right.
Respectfully, let us all go and cast our ballots properly, and then at the end of the day, the Electoral Commission will announce the winner of the day, and we move on. So those saying that it's neither here nor there, my brother.
All right. I guess we'll have to move on and look at...
Moro, just a few remarks.
Remarks on what again?
Oh, no.
You have spoken and spoken. I don't know what you want to say.
Why are you afraid?
I'm not afraid. Why can I be afraid of what?
Yes, so
you have shown to Ghanaians that you are not, at least you don't even care about the dead. You have shown it to them. So what again? What are you going to tell?
So someone just sent a message.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting one. So there's a gentleman who has followed Tamale Central elections for a while. He's called Abdul Kudus, but I'm not going to tell you where he was.
Yeah.
Now he says, good morning, Moro. Mustafa Ali won the seat twice, 1996 and 2000.
Absolutely.
And he goes ahead to say that the dynamics changed after the death of the Yana in 2002 under President Ford. So since then,
yes. So I wanted to go into that.
But that's what it is.
That we all know
that
the dynamics of Tamale politics changed, and that is why currently all 4 seats in Tamale, the Tamale Central, Tamale South, Tamale North, and the Sanerigu constituency are seats that are held by the NDC.
Right.
If you are speaking to fact, you're speaking to research, speaking to all the political data available, let's not play politics or try and attempt to emotionally blackmail the people and pretend as though we are sensitive. Again, he is claiming that there are about 10 people interested in going for the Tamale Central seat, and that shows that we have moved on and all of that.
That's what it is.
When J.B. Dankwa died, 5 people contested. Is that not the number? We only, as we see today, names are being pelted around. And anywhere, in any election, when nominations are open, even until people pick the forms, you may not know the total number. For example, right after the demise of Honorable Dr. Mutala, people speculated that the GCB MD, the very fine gentleman, Farhan, was going to contest. I'm told he has come out to declare that he was not interested in the seat.
Yes, he's issued a disclaimer.
He issued a disclaimer. And so until the forms are picked and the deadline, we all may not know. But in Nigeria, so 9 of your people contested, and they were all cleared. Doesn't mean that those 9 people did not care about the death of John Kuma. So you see, don't go into that politics and trying to make it look as though you are sensitive.
Circumstances surrounding
the circumstances. Why? John Kuma's death. The comments made by your own people. Were you not the same people accusing yourselves of poisoning John Kuma? Right. They are all there. Were you not the same people accusing yourselves? Is it not you, the MPP people, accusing? No, but you want me to mention
never did that.
Even
MPP
on Muntumi
never
TV
on any day.
And I'm why the characters in MPP?
If somebody speaks unguarded or misguided, you are telling me it's MPP? No, MPP really? Never said that. MPP never said John Kuma was poisoned. We never said so. MPP,
I said that characters
as
in your
a party never said so.
It's your party. So you were the people internal. You are the same people that said the gentleman was poisoned, and yet 9 people went and contested. So today you are giving us a lecture on what is sensitive and what is not sensitive. Moro, I have stated, and the party NDC has stated that we are going into Tamale Central, we are going into Akwetia. If you have a problem with the NDC contesting Akwetia, meet us on the ground and let's battle it out. At the end of the day, whoever the people of Akwetia will vote for, we will accept. And Akwetia has been a swing constituency. Baba Jama won it, we lost it to MPP. Amase came, lost it to NDC. We came, so we have seen Akwetia constituency swing, and it flips to both sides. Okay. And we are going into the elections. We are confident that we are winning. So stop making all this noise about. And then you see, don't pitch what I said. And pretend as though I never described the NPP as incentive. I gave a reason that we all know that the fact does not support MPP being able to win the Tamale Central elections.
Okay. This communication we are having.
All
right,
so let's but the way you were trying to twist my
comment. We're doing communication.
No, but you see, you were being mischievous. Oh. And you know, you were being mischievous. You know I can do that better if I want to, but I don't want to. So
let's make progress. Let's make progress, gentlemen. Let's make progress. We've talked about electoral violence, and we're all condemning it. We're saying electoral violence is bad because of reasons A, B, C, D. But there was another kind of, you can call it violence, you know, that also took place at the Reach Hospital. And we've been following up on this particular incident. And it has to do with a youth activist called Ralph St. Williams. And he had an altercation with some health workers at the Reach Hospital. We're told that the health minister has set up a committee to investigate the circumstances leading to the altercation, which allegedly even led to a physical assault, both verbal and physical assault. And again, if you look at today's Metro Lens, there's the publication of the minority stance on this particular issue, so I'm going to read it. Now, but after reading the story, there is a video we want to play because two issues have come up fundamentally about this incident. One, did the said gentleman physically assault the nurse as she's alleging or not? And did Ralph, as is popularly called, threatened to go after her and some other nurses at the Reach Hospital for causing him that pain and harm, as he claims? So two fundamentals of the issues have come up. Now, the CCTV footage, which we have been, when I say the team here, have been able to gather, right, will show something. And then the viewers and yourself would help me make some sense out of this CC. Of course, he doesn't tell the entire story. Yeah. You know, it's just some aspect of it, you know. So Metro Lens has the picture of the minority leader, and Isaac Buamadakun, who is the editor of the paper, writes that the Minority Health Caucus of Parliament has strongly condemned the actions of Mr. Ralph St. Williams after a video widely circulated on social media showed him entering the Greater Accra Regional Hospital on Monday, 18th August 2025, the company of a group of men. In a statement signed by Dr. Nana Ayu, a free year ranking member of the Minority Health Caucus, the group said, the footage appears to show, okay, Mr. St. Williams shouting, filming health professionals, patients, and visitors without consent and causing disruption in the medical facility. So let's watch the video now, and then I can come back to the story.
Start doing something. Somebody needs to start doing something. So who is in charge, bro? No, I mean, this is not needed. This is not needed. Let's just do the right thing. Somebody should just be inactive. Somebody should call somebody. Somebody should come and attend to somebody. That's it. That is all we are asking for. There should be any sense of agency, please. Mate. No, but you see, in as much as anyway, into right? Obia so bad mention as I say, obia pressure na higher gun. It hurts. You understand? What do you mean by higher gun? There's a gun idea, obi to me and nothing happens. I came here, media way your minor. Yes, in Kofu play emergency, let's attend to them. Or the whole coach guy, no point apple. So I want to do the said then you name which was a higher Ghana. What do you mean, higher Ghana? That sideway, and you be report the house. Also, be yes, but professionally, you try to calm them down and you go and attend to the person. Martin, let me calm down. They're going to work on it. Calm down. Oh dear, you see, somebody should be around him. I don't know. So what I say, they understood. What is happening? What is happening? No, but no way.
See, the person goes right now.
Charlie. See. Charlie, Ridge Hospital. This is happening in Ridge Hospital. I don't know. See. You see? Who is supposed to be acting? Man. They don't care. Nothing is going to happen because at the end of the day, Obeko UK acquire health and your friends saying home care.
You guys should try to stabilize it.
Okay, China the best thing. Bro. Yeah, but I mean something needs to be done, bro. Yeah, I'm listening. But
some issue like this, the doctors to the human beings. If you put pressure on them, if you shout for
then go do something and make mistakes. Exactly. So fine. So as we they go out, make somebody also. We left. Everybody left. They were all outside until they came back check him again, and nobody is on the person just because they said they are not finding his card. What do you mean you are not finding? So because of the card, you're not going to attend to the person. Attend to them after everything. The card, whether the card it can be done again. The card it can be done again.
The card number,
exactly.
So don't worry, just organize your people.
No, it's not. No, they're not being organized because he needs drinks. No.
And right now the doctors will come back there back.
What's happening? Is he okay?
Wait, give me gloves.
No, don't do it. Don't.
I have to save somebody's life. Don't,
please. Don't do anything here. This is not.
Keep a blood pressure machine on.
No, don't. You hold the bag. No, hold the bag. Let me do what I have to do. Give me the power bank.
Hey, yo, Kelly! I said let you not give up. Oh,
Charlie. Charlie. Yo. So nobody is doing anything. Like everybody is watching. Charlie. Then when we finish this, we talk about we are going to set up a prophecy and interpretation ministry where people are dying like animals. Charlie. Okay, let me, this is what really matters. So, you let me get all the nurses on board. If we need to move him to a different hospital, let's do it. Yeah. That's the most important thing. Let's move him to a different hospital. They don't know that here. Make we just move on to a different hospital. That's it. Where is Tash? Obi, check. Wabet, you pay about more than 30 minutes. So, Nipa do Obi Nasu or do Obi Nasu hospital. Are we human beings at all? Are we human beings? Okay, but you see, in no time, me don't yanko. So Obi buy me no ba hospital. Then there's need other BBC. Yeah, that's how we feel. Ah, come on, now then. Say the area is how we are ebuso me be. And I'm mumu ni mu dia bro. Hold it. Charge. Hold this.
Why won't you sketch this thing?
Oh there. Me say, omu duty here. Look at this. Where in the world that human beings life are being respected in a way? See, where in the world? Yeah, dog. Yeah, we just want to prepare him and get him off to a different hospital where human beings life. There is a person in there. at the emergency ward.
What's wrong with him?
He had an accident. We brought him myself. I have been here for almost an hour. I keep bleeding. I keep bleeding. Nobody is even attending to me. Okay. I keep bleeding.
Out. Thank you. Who does that?
Charlie, all the guys should come. Everybody should step out. Let's step out. Let's step out. Yeah? Let's just step out. Everybody should step out. Everybody should step out. Charlie, guys, all of you should come out. All of you should come. 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 All of you should step out.
Hey, go out. The doctors will remain here.
Everybody out. There's a doctor in. A doctor is coming. Everybody should go out. All of us, let's respect this. Let's go out. Okay? There's a doctor in that is willing. No problem. Bro, let's step out. Yeah? Let's step out. Let's step out. Let's step out. All of us, let's step out. Guys, let's step out. Let's step out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Chief, we are getting everybody out. Respectfully. Everybody out. Bro, let's do it. Let's do it. Madam, boss seminar. Me respect. No problem. Sorry. No, but stop this, please. No. Stop the video, seminar. What do you mean stop the video? Oh, but me buy now. We are the papa. Me see Bessie. Obi MP na. Yes, sir. I'm trying to sack everybody out so that the doctors will come and attend to them. No problem. Hi, mom. I'm very fine. I'm okay.
I saw you my mom. I took you.
Oh, that's the one sitting there. Somebody would attend to you. Yeah, almost the mommy we have Bahanum Hospital at the Obina so for the past 1 hour. What is this? What is this? It's a mini pound doctor. What did he? So be two to your friends or your police call. Now you're going to call your mum. By nursing in order to say, I'll be attacking or be from who you are about or be shown who Sabua. What is happening? You are like I said, Yamin at the Yamin Aji. Since you saw when you'll be a P. There are people here, we don't know him.
Please, my mother reach right away. Please.
This man can even be here and can all this thing.
Please, don't worry, it's okay, madam.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I'm being busy.
Oh, dear, me insanity. Oh, dear, yes, no, dear, or no.
I threaten to leave the place. We cannot be threatened by that.
Exactly. Normal. Obi officer the life you are threatened to be on Pienko, Bosume Swan, you bet you Obiaka. What did that see? Can now life you are threatened now, dear? You're able to from here. Say, if we can professionally, there is no way in the world. Chief, we are coming down. We are trying. No, I'm coming. Chief, I am doing.
Oh,
Dog, calm down. Yeah, bro. I am coming. Relax. What I'm saying is, dog, are you listening? I am down. Are you listening? Bro, man. Yeah. Come on. So, if you feel that your life is a threat, you don't want to play. Wow, bodam papa. Hey. And I'm moving saying, what me cry? Say, what do you me say? Obi be too akura we mu baby a. Doctor bia nurse ni bia. Ya beba besra wo fie. And I'm moving say agro. What dey? Ya mudi na me di agro krom ya no. Obi eni wo betu. Obi eni mo ha. Ye be hu obi eni. Me say, wo police ni. Obi tutu wo ha ya be fra wo. Right? But you do be mo na be da. Almost 1 hour. What the people now so ya bodo.
Look at your beer.
Boss. Mom question the panel.
Anybody can go back to the office.
This no. Come on. No. Charlie. All these people in this uniform, they know in any serious country where laws are working, people wouldn't be doing this. The same way in the case where people know the effect of and the replication of whatever at any situation. These guys have been calm for almost 1 hour now, and nobody is doing anything. And you think that person will be sitting quiet? Come on, come on, Charlie.
All right, so in your shots, this is actually the CCTV footage that I was talking about earlier. What you were watching was a video that was filmed by Ralph himself, so I need to make that distinction. So this is the CCTV footage, and this is what we have. Like I said, it doesn't tell the full story, but these are excerpts of some of the footages that we have from the CCTV installation at the Greater Accra Regional Hospital. So let's watch it. But at least when you look at this, from what we're seeing, you don't see a case of a physical assault per se. I mean, you can say there's some interaction between one of the nurses and the Ralph. Yes. But you don't see an assault, technically speaking.
Oh,
but I don't know what. So what was he? Oh, his handkerchief?
No, that
was
was
an handkerchief.
That was an assault.
As assault. That was assault.
Look at it.
Well, you can call it some kind of a harassment.
Even worse, no. Take section 84 to 87 and just look at the definition of assault.
You didn't tell me you were in a law school.
Oh, just take it and you understand.
Yeah, I don't mind me. I'm just there.
It's assault. Even calling someone on phone.
Strictly speaking.
Amounts to assault. I said calling someone on phone to put fear in that person alone is an assault.
It's an assault.
Verbal assault. The law, yeah. Not verbal. That's not like verbal assault. It's an assault.
Yeah.
The law doesn't recognize what we call verbal assault.
It's an assault. It's just that we try to.
An assault. We only have battery and assault, and we have battery and we have assault. But this is an assault.
But if you look at the video of the nurse, and it's the reason why I'm saying that. You see, there was an earlier video which we played, and I'm sure that I will play that again. You saw a woman who had a bandage on, and was claiming that she had been physically assaulted by Ralph. But if you look at the interaction between what we just saw between Ralph, look at this. So I don't know if the exchange between Ralph and the lady.
From your comment, you said you have sections of the footage.
Yeah, we don't have the full video.
We don't have the full video.
I agree.
So we cannot also.
I agree.
I
agree. It would be. I think that it would not be.
And besides,
you have that video. Okay. All right. So apparently, and he's just telling me that apparently there's another video where in the same Rich Hospital where I was telling the lady that God will curse her if she tells anybody that he's assaulted her physically and that he's not assaulted her. Okay.
It depends on what you call.
Oh, okay. She actually cursed the woman, according to Annie. Okay. All right.
Okay. So
that's right. So he cursed her and said nobody's beating anybody. So we'll look at that video as well and show.
Yes,
but we've watched the entire Ralph himself filmed and the CCTV footage that we're watching. What sense do you make of it?
Moro, I don't know if you observed that my reaction, I got a bit emotional watching the video. Because I have a very horrible photographic memory of the Rich Hospital.
Okay.
And in 2020, one of my very good friends, I'm sure you may have heard of the case where a gentleman won a 3 million Ghana cedis suit against the Ridge Hospital for killing his pregnant wife. The gentleman in question, Mohammed Mustafa, negligently. The gentleman, Mustafa, we call him Malopia. We were friends from the University of Ghana, and we are very good friends. And the gentleman got married. A few months later, the lady got pregnant, was attending antenatal at Reach since 2019, and through medical negligence, the woman died. After the burial, he took Reach on, and for close to 3 years, the case was dragged, but he got justice. He was asking for 5 million Ghana cedis, but he was awarded 3 million Ghana cedis in judgment against the Ridge Hospital. There was a similar case at Kolebu, and there are many other cases where people believe that some of our medical professionals have been very negligent in the discharge of their duties. I am making this comment cautiously because I have also on many occasions visited hospitals, public health facilities in this country where I saw the pure dedication and commitment, sacrifice, and love of our health professionals. And so we commend those that are very professional. And I know instances where some health professionals go the extra mile, even at the grassroots level. There are some communities that at midnight, people wake up all these PAs and nurses to attend to them in chiefs' compounds, and they do so willingly, even outside their working hours, sometimes even outside the facility. And so I'm proceeding cautiously because I have encountered many nurses and health professionals who have been extremely professional, and they all received the training in our institutions here in Ghana. And so I will not attempt to brand all health professionals as not professional or negligent in their duties. But moreover, it is also the case that we have some professional health workers whose attitude towards patients betrays the public trust and betrays their training. In some instances, you get to a facility and it's as though because maybe they have witnessed people in such conditions, they have seen people die every day, they have become immune to people's pains, and so they are so insensitive that sometimes the lackadaisical attitude with which some of them attend to you must be condemned. And so we have seen some of these things at our hospitals. And we saw what happened at Ridge. At least we have seen some of the footages. It is important to state, Moro, that the lives of every Ghanaian, everyone matters. Whether patient, the health worker, security, everybody, everyone's life must be protected, and attempts must be made at protecting everyone. Everybody must have a safe working space. But what we saw in the videos, it may be too early for me to conclude, but I'm glad that the Minister of Health has set up a committee to have this investigated. Yes, they need to review all the footages, because like we are saying, all we are seeing is just some excerpts. We need to see all the footages. And then that committee can recommend or make recommendations on how to improve even how some of our nurses attend to patients. And in this particular case, if there is the need to arrest anyone, if anyone is found culpable, it is the committee that can recommend after their investigation. So I will plead that they meticulously investigate this issue so we get to the bottom of it, because it is coming from various angles. Some people who watch the video live also back the claim that some of the nurses or the health workers were negligent. Others are of a different opinion that the approach of the gentleman who went to the hospital may not be the best. But I'm not the best person to judge in deciding, because I have not seen all the videos. And so it may be premature on my side to decide. But Moro, what is worrying for me in all of these cases has been the position of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association as espoused by their General Secretary.
Let me read the statement. Let me read before you analyze it. So the General Secretary of the Ghana Registered Nurses Association and Midwives Association, Dr. David Tinkran, has described as senseless a suggestion that a recent violence witnessed at emergency units of the Greater Accra Regional Hospital could be a result of a delay in giving care to a patient. Reacting to a statement by the Minister of Health during an interview on Asempa on Tuesday, August 19, 2025, Dr. Tinkran stated that such a notion could only be formed out of ignorance about healthcare delivery, specifically the assessment of patients to determine their need for treatment or the nature of same. And I quote him, "The most disgusting and infuriating thing is the second point. The minister should know that there are systems over there. If he doesn't understand, he should get somebody to educate him on the triage system. It is such that you can't say because you are the first person to show up, you should be taken care of. When you come, we will triage you and establish if your ailment requires immediate care or delayed care as compared to others. After assessing and we establish that your situation requires immediate care, they will attend to you immediately. If it requires that you are placed on standby for others to be cared for, not that they will neglect you, they will give you first aid or whatever, but they will attend to other people who need immediate attention. So that statement does not make sense to me at all. It doesn't make sense. Whoever wrote that statement doesn't even understand the hospital system. Why? Is he a farmer? What kind of life is that?" Now, the reaction by the General Secretary of the GRNMA was on the back of an incident at the Reach Hospital on Monday when an activist, St. Ralph Williams, in the company of some other individuals, allegedly assaulted caregivers for delaying in giving him emergency services. So, and then he continues to say that what is even annoying is that what the minister did. His statement runs contrary to his posture. You went there, and the same Ralph who had engaged in the act of hooliganism, you went there to embrace him. Look at the pictures on social media. He stated in reference to the minister's visit to Rage on Tuesday following the incident, he affectionately embraced the Ralph guy, somebody who has been fingered as the perpetrator of the heinous crime. He embraced him, and then the guy whispered into his ears, and he was smiling. Whether it was a question or whatever, then he was smiling. How did the guy get to know that the minister had come there for him to rush there immediately? Asked by the host of Asempa FM to exercise restraint the criticism of the sector minister, Dr. Tinkran accused the Minister of Health of being disrespectful towards nurses. I agree with you, but the man does not give respect to nurses. How can you treat nurses like this? It's the clearest case of disrespect. You go and embrace the very guy who looked initially was being defended that he met the person before meeting the management. It's not true. Look, if you show us respect, we will also show respect. I mean, what is he trying to show us? So that's what Dr. Tinkran has said.
Moro.
Come on.
No,
you're not done. Oh, yes, okay, sorry.
You're not
done. You're not done. Yes.
Moro,
yes.
I've monitored Dr. Tinkran's
interviews.
Okay. Yes, we have a lot of time.
Yes, we have about 25 minutes.
Yes. I have monitored his interviews. And I want to condemn his remarks and his unwarranted attacks that he launched on the minister. Look, leadership. I'm condemning Dr. Tinkran because leadership demands maturity and clearly.
The actions of the
no. Oh, but you heard me speak about Raf. No. Oh, please. I spoke about. Come on. Don't let us finish.
I am speaking address it the way he wants to address it, and then you will address it the way you want to address it.
I have said that on what happened, and let me repeat it. I have said it that on what happened. Looking at the videos we have watched, it is not enough. It's not adequate for me to conclude that this person was at fault, and that is why a committee was established. So the committee will come out with their findings, and then we can speak to that. But I am speaking to the unprofessionalism and the immaturity with which Dr. Tinkran is going about attacking the sector minister. Please, we know you as a cheap propagandist of the NPP. I know him for a fact. He's lecturing at Legon. But that does not give you a ticket to use this to launch attacks on the sector minister in such an unhealthy manner. If you are speaking for nurses, speak for nurses in a manner that reflects professionalism. And I know many professional nurses and midwives who even this morning sent me messages to disagree with the approach of Dr. Tinkran. You don't do that to the sector minister. And what is the sector minister's crime? That he was proactive, heard about an incident, he was not
an armchair leader, decided to rush to the scene, engage the nurses, engage everybody, and your anger is that the gentleman you are accusing of being the perpetrator was seen fraternizing or speaking to the minister. Oh, why? Dr. Tinkran, with all his level of education, was he expecting that Honorable Akando, at the scene at Ridge Hospital, will be the one to handcuff Ralph and say, you have been accused of this? And that what is the person's crime? That he was seen talking to the person you claim is the accused. For that reason, moving from one station to another, attacking him. Please, some of these characters do not even deserve to lead a union like GRN, because I have nurses in my family and I know the professionalism with which they go about with their work. I have many nurses friends, many midwives as friends, and they are not people who reflect the kind of immaturity that the likes of Dr. Tinkran is portraying as if he's speaking for them. Look, we have many welfare issues that we have to be talking about for nurses. And I agree that let us engage. How do we support these people? But you don't use this incident as an avenue, a tool to go on your cheap partisan propagandist agenda, attacking the minister, calling him names, even saying that the minister is a farmer and not a professional. Why? But for farmers, how do you feed? Are you saying that if somebody is a farmer, the person does not have the discretion to know or discern what is right, what is wrong? That a person cannot prefer policies? Look, let us call out characters like this. And I know him very well, and I know that this attitude of his is not even fit to be a lecturer at the University of Ghana. I have been on University of Ghana Council before, and I'm daring him, look, some of these characters, that you are a union leader, and so you sit and you take on the health minister in this manner, this cheap propagandist. Please, let us respect leaders. Let's respect structures. What is the offense of Honorable Akando? No, you tell me that he heard of an incident and as a proactive leader decided to rush to the scene, set up a committee to investigate and advise him on the way forward. And you, in the name of being the general secretary, launch personal attacks on Akando, describing him as what? Disrespectful, that he is a farmer, lacks understanding of the sector. Honorable Akando was the ranking member on health. And in the 8th Parliament, if there is any voice who has spoken more for nurses and health professionals in this country, it is certainly Akando. Honorable Akando, as ranking member on health, in the 8th Parliament of the Republic of Ghana, on many occasions, stood by nurses, fought for their interests, their welfare, and is the one that actually was like a pillar behind all of these unions, encouraging government to serve them right. Today he is minister because you are a cheap propagandist and a member of a different political party. You are riding on the union to perpetuate this immaturity as PR, this irresponsible act of PR, launching attacks on the minister. It must be condemned. I have been a union leader before, and this is not the level of immaturity that we use to lead unions. You must always suppress your personal interest in the interest of the nurses, in the interest of the union that you are leading. I am condemning him because he's not even fit to be a lecturer at the University of Ghana. Please, these characters should not be tolerated. I'm very angry about this situation. How do you describe the sector minister in that manner? Very unprofessional. Is that a training you received? Shameful, embarrassing.
Let me bring in Professor Kamal now. Kamal.
I am very appalled this morning.
Why?
Yes. By the submissions of my brother Adam.
The entire submission or aspects of it? The entire submission?
Of course, aspects
of it. Okay.
By some of the submissions of Adam. He asked a profound question. What is the crime of the health minister to warrant Dr. Tinkran's, if you like, do I call it attack? Not attack.
Personal
with all
attacks.
respect.
Personal attacks.
Please.
Or criticisms. Okay.
It's not criticism, that is personal attacks.
You say somebody is a
let's
farmer
have a
and does not
discourse. You
deserve
see,
to lead a
Adam, let's have a discussion. We don't
providing the guidance. You may not have listened to the gentleman.
If viewers and listeners would bear with us, I have been very quiet.
Yes.
Not because of what you are saying is palatable.
I'm guiding you.
Because of civility. So please, just have time. You see, let me tell you, I am appalled by the selective application of what you call justice this morning. Patients who all of us owe duty of care within their vicinity were disregarded by someone who is a surrogate to the NDC. In this case, Raf.
I spoke to him yesterday. He
he
denied it.
Oh, well, the video speaks to it. Res ipsa
Which
luctu.
of the videos
Just like it. The video speaks to what is it? You tell her to watch the video and comment. And I'm commenting based on what I've said. Patients needed that. People who had come traumatized psychologically. Let me tell you, not only people who are physically sick that go to hospital. Psychologically, somebody is tormented. Seated there at the OPD or emergency, waiting to be attended to, were disregarded. Nurses, professionals were disregarded and insulted and assaulted even. And when we say assaulted, people will say he didn't touch. Read section 486 and 87 of the Criminal Offences Act, and you would understand and define what assault really means. We are not condemning that. We are not calling that out. We are rather busy condemning a union leader who is supposed to hold in high esteem the rights and privileges of his members, who is supposed to appear protective to them legitimately. That person is the one we are condemning, saying that he attacks leaders. Oh, today we have leaders in this country. Nanado had water running through him as a president. He wasn't a leader. Ministers under Nanado had water running through them, not blood. Today, Akando has blood. He's a leader. No one should go against Akando. Really? And rather, we should countenance what has happened. The unfortunate incident at Ridge, we should countenance that. That is what I'm seeking to get from my brother. Look, the hypocrisy must stop. If it was bad yesterday, it must be bad today. The video we saw with policemen standing helpless, with health professionals standing helpless, was as a result of mere politicking of events in this country, which will not help you and help me. This same gentleman called Raf had the gut to confront a member of parliament before parliament, within the precincts of parliament, who was actually on his way to a lawful duty. In this case, my brother Sika. If you recall, this same gentleman, when they were embarking on their demonstration, look at what happened before 37, in front of 37, blocking even ambulances from entering 37 with patients. And we should sit down and watch and let this country go on this tangent? I'm imagining if this had happened under NPP, hell would have broken loose. These people would have insulted everybody and say how incompetent people are. Today you are telling me that because they call Minister of Health a farmer, which is a statement of fact, because he's a very good farmer. I know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I said here I farm. You understand? Dr. Mutala of blessed memory was a good farmer. Many of us do that. Even the President of the Republic of Ghana is a farmer. So I am saying, if a statement of fact is made, how is that appearing to be maligning someone?
But come on,
no, I'm not even attaching on that. The substance of the matter, what we ought to discuss this morning, is the happening at the hospital.
Yes.
People had gone through surgery and they were on bed. Nurses were even approaching to attend to somebody. Raf is stopping them, head stopping them in the video. Don't touch.
Fair point.
The person said, I am going to save a life. He said, no, don't do it. With what authority?
Yes, fair
on
point.
what authority?
Yes, fair point.
And we sit here and want to countenance that.
Fair point.
And all you can do is to descend under the Tinkra and say, he doesn't fit to be a teacher. but somebody is fit to stop a professional from going to attend to a patient in a hospital.
Nobody said that.
Look, this is exactly. Look, I am telling you, I heard the GMA.
You are setting your own questions.
Association saying that, look, let us arrest whoever is culpable in this matter.
Of course.
Let the law take its course. Whoever is there, nobody should feel he's above the law. Article 17 of the Constitution of Ghana is clear. Nobody, not me, not you, not anyone, is above the law in this country. And we don't take laws into our own hands. Not even when we go to critical. Look, IMF, even that we go to for bailout. IMF, when they are going to give you conditions, they don't include even critical areas like hospitals or health sector. They tell you these are essential areas. And we sit here and go with camera video and insult people and curse them. Do you know that just your presence alone to intimidate someone, to cause fear, is assault? To stand here, boldly watch me and put fear in me, that alone constitutes assault. Not even touching me. And yet these things happens, and instead of we sitting here and then of course George to condemn it, and then civilly we look at how in civility we're going to advise on some of these things to go, we rather sit here and then do cherry picking and then support your minister. The same minister went to Tamale Teaching Hospital. What didn't happen there? You forgotten. So why?
What did you do at Tamale Hospital?
Tamale Teaching. Finally, what? Apologies were flying.
Which of them?
I'm saying apologies were flying. So I'm saying that, look.
Which apologies?
For me, Akando is a friend, or he's a brother, or whatever. My point is that whoever is supposed to do his work and do it will do it. What Ralph and his team did, they may have actually, felt bad in terms of the negligence that has been given. But that's not the approach that we should encourage them to do. To embark on. My brother cited negligence, medical negligence. It happens. We are not saying they're saints. However, we should try as much as possible to present a civil argument on this table. If there is a proof of medical negligence, clearly we'll speak against it. But we should not embolden people to go out there and insult people anyhow, do anything, and then go and get away with it. So that when Dr. Tinkran sees that a minister arrives, and the same person who was behaving untoward, who had caused fear, who had caused pandemonium around, the same person goes to hug the minister, laugh with the minister, per the allegation, even whispers in the ears of the minister, and all is well. He shouldn't talk about it. And he's a union leader, and you claim you are a union leader, and then the way he has behaved was wrong. Really? Look, well, Ghanaians voted for the NDC because they felt that the MPP wasn't doing well. We accept and admit that yes, we may have some flaws. We may have offended Ghanaians at the point. That is why it's a going concern. You correct yourself and move on. But it is not a yardstick for you to come and behave anyhow towards Ghanaians. Insult us anyhow, treat us anyhow, walk away with it, and say we should keep quiet about it. It is not a yardstick for the NDC to do that. The NDC, if you said it was wrong yesterday, it should be wrong today and do what is right. I think that watching the video, what I have seen is not proper. The minister says there's going to be a committee put in place. That committee must dispassionately work on this and expressly bring out their findings. And whoever is culpable, the law will have to take its course. But immediately, I think, reviewing this video, there's a lot in it. And for that matter, assault and battery could actually be upheld against some people. In the
I honestly don't have any problem with most of the things that Doc was. Well, let me put it this way. For me, the part of his comment that bothered me, and I'm going to comment on it for just 30 seconds, is because for me it raises a bigger issue, and the bigger issue for me is about how people perceive people who are engaged in certain kinds of profession. So the part where he says, "Is he a farmer?"
No,
asking. You see, if you look at the context,
yes,
because before he asked, "Is he a farmer?"
Yes.
He had raised issues about what he felt was the health minister's incompetence, right? and then he added, and then he ended by saying, is he a farmer? Now, when you say, is he a farmer? What, in other words, you're suggesting is that you feel and believe that the health minister is incompetent because he farms.
I disagree.
No,
excuse me. Listen, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I am saying that I disagree.
I'm not asking your opinion. Okay. I'm just making a comment.
Yes,
take a break and then come back.
But of course, I also have a comment on that.
It's just my little.
That's fine. But I also have a comment on your comment. I am saying that yes. He might have faulted.
Yes.
Because even when you take, excuse me, clearly Article 94 of the Constitution of Ghana, which qualifies as someone to Parliament, that's not even saying you should go to school.
Exactly.
It says you can, with a little respect, you can be an illiterate. You are a citizen of Ghana, you are on.
And I'm saying,
but I'm saying, based on that, yes, think crime might have gotten it wrong. Again, we have had people who were not even doctors. Why? Under us, the health minister wasn't a doctor. Was an accountant.
Yes.
But yet he was the health minister. So that is unfortunate. But I'm saying, excuse me, we cannot reduce this money discussion when the meat of the matter is somewhere.
No, what I'm saying is that
let's not reduce the discussion to that part. The discussion is what happened at work.
We have a topic to discuss.
Yes.
The reason I'm raising, the reason why I'm asking this question is because you see, when journalists are given certain positions, you hear these kinds of comments.
Look, no problem. It's ignorance at its highest peak. But I'm saying that what happened is really bad.
I like the angle that you have raised. I like the angle you are coming from. It also raises the question about the ignorance of people about ministers and the role of ministers.
Yeah.
We suppose ministers are policy makers.
That's all.
When you go to every ministry, if you go to defense, you don't need to be a soldier or a retired soldier to be a defense minister. And indeed, some of the best defense ministers that we have seen in this country.
I have not. That you are making the same point.
So I'm making the point.
But that is not the issue. You are not making the same point. But that is not the issue on the table. The issue is what
as a union leader, you attack the personality of the minister. The minister leading yourself.
We are not reducing this discourse to attack our minister.
See, we have a topic to discuss.
We have people who are dying. People are on bed dying.
You choose to focus on. Look, you choose to focus on.
Let's be sensitive at least to the plight of the people who are dying on bed and what they are doing.
Let's what we should do. What is sensitivity about it? I spoke about the.
Don't.
I'm here at Mycom JA Limited to show you the Promethean Active Panel, the ultimate tool for corporate institutions, hospitals, schools, and your home. With its crystal clear 4K display and an unbreakable screen with an ultra responsive touch technology. This isn't just a screen, it's a game changer. For corporate institutions and in schools, this active panel can be used for Zoom meetings and PowerPoint presentation. And your homes are not left behind. You can use it to watch all your favorite programs by just connecting to a Fire Stick, and you can get access to channels like Netflix and Amazon, and voila, you are in there. At Mycom JA Limited, we provide you with the best quality products from the United States of America with 1-year warranty. You can get an active panel at a discounted price of 18,000 Ghana Cedi only, and it comes with a Fire Stick, a webcam, and a micro system. You can locate us at Chado Container behind the Trade Fair. Visit Mycom JA Limited today and elevate your tech.
I'm a branch manager. Of course, I accept only quality and affordable printed souvenirs for my promotional campaigns.
I'm the head of academic affairs of a very important institution in Ghana. Of course, we only deal with quality, reliable printing companies for our institution's printing materials. I'm talking about appointed time printing.
Appointed Time Printings. We take pride in our extensive print scope that transform your ideas into captivating visual masterpieces. We delve into the core objectives and vision of each print project. Precision printing is at the heart of our printing process as we meet your tight deadlines. Our rigorous inspection, color verification, and overall printing excellence are assured. 20 years of printing excellence. It's always a pleasure working with you to create a vibrant, dazzling printing experience that gives you a masterpiece. Appointed Time Printing, your world of quality and affordable printing.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo Kendini, a who be here, Semetra Sapapadia to a mammy man for Kel Charcoal's natural ingredients, and a bomb is so buying, a man is swing, and a sansu mama hotel so a will beg you.
Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Choose Kel Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth, and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
In life, choice is good, but choice plus safety is way better. Your safety and comfort is paramount. Under the cylinder recirculation model, you can buy LPG in a safe environment. All cylinders are inspected and maintained to the best safety standards, so your safety is assured. Just take your empty cylinder to the nearest exchange point and swap it for a filled cylinder. Different cylinder sizes will be available to meet your pocket size. Imagine cooking in a smoke-free environment. This will improve the health and well-being of you and your family. Choose LPG in a safer model of distribution. Cylinder recirculation model. Securing your safety. Creating more jobs. A message from the National Petroleum Authority under the patronage of the Ministry of Energy.
Kwame and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. As in the same Kwame again?
Yes, Mommy.
I'm the second coming. Into all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again?
Now I understand the whole delay. Troll from Kaswa. Why wouldn't he be late? Or be late? Of course.
You go be the luckiest. Copy from Georgia be luckiest. From not the block, she be luckiest. Me and you go be luckiest. No matter why you're lucky. Everybody go be that luckiest.
That's Kwame!
Send your God up boom. If you put it toy, so would the coming of the Son of Man be. Is that his car?
Dial *712#. Choose your ticket. Enter your lucky number. Follow the prompt and let destiny handle the rest.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas.
You're still having Good Morning Ghana on Metro Television. So let me read a few messages that you sent us, and then my guest will just do a minute each, and then we can wrap up. So this one from Anyas. He says, I'm watching the Rich Hospital video, very, very heart-wrenching, and you can only appreciate it when it happens to you, my brother. A lot of unprofessional conduct, and they seem unconcerned. The video is only a tip of the iceberg. This one says that if the NDC in one voice speaks stridently against the attack by Ralph, he and any other person associated with it would never be emboldened to cause mayhem in the country again. We're building a country, and such an unfortunate incident need not be given the energy to thrive. Kwesi Runot in Agona Odobing. Alaji Hamza from Pig Farm says, good morning, my brother. The evidence in the video goes to show clearly that the man Ralph did nothing wrong at the hospital. In my humble opinion, he should rather be commended and to be condemned, and not to be condemned. He was seen all over the place trying to calm down tensions. But my brother, in my humble opinion, the Ghana secretary of the Ghana secretary, something, so okay, he's talking about Dr. Tenkran, should be arrested, including the nurse lady, because it is clear they planned all of this false assault together. More, did you hear the interviews being granted by the general secretary of the nurses on radio? He's all over the place insulting and attacking the minister for nothing. He should be ashamed of himself by playing politics with this issue. More patients were seeing the video thanking and praising Ralph for fighting their cause. What about him? Ask Kamal Dean. And then Austin Game sends he's a labor expert, Dr. Austin Game. Oh, Mr. Austin Game. Yes. He says, good morning, Moro. Regardless of one's educational status and office one may occupy, if you fail the test of being gentle, honest, open, specific on all issues and talk in a civilized way at all times, there may be wrong. Many are suffering in this space. Leadership in many respects is lacking in Ghana. That's from Mr. Austin Game. Now, Mark Kojobuafo from the United States of America, he says that, good morning, Mr. Moro. The triage plays a critical role in emergency departments, enabling healthcare professionals to prioritize patients based on the severity of their condition and allocate resources effectively. Can you believe I have waited at an emergency room for 5 hours without being attended to after initial assessment and had to move to another hospital in the U.S.? Going to ER doesn't mean you should be attended to immediately without initial evaluation by the nurses. Much as we believe there are lapses in our healthcare institutions doesn't mean we should disrespect nurses. It's a big shame watching the video. Mark from USA. Now, Master Planner Jr. says if the MPP withdrew from Tamale Central not because of winning or losing, we think about the human beings and actions like the NDC. Tell Honorable Eric that the people of Ejisu wanted MPP to represent them in Parliament. That was why they voted for Honorable John Kuma. So the MPP needed to respect their feelings by consoling them when another MPP representative in Parliament. Same thing in Tamale Central. We, the MPP, respect their decision by allowing another NDC member to represent them in Parliament. Honorable Edem and his MPP should give us a break. Their party doesn't respect human feelings and decisions. Master Planner Junior Policy Analyst in Kentampo. And then finally, Theodora says that a rich hospital, they left my dad in a chair, just like they never attended to him, even though we had a letter from 37. We had to take him to the Legon Hospital. And he said, sad, sad, sad. All right, so I guess that we would have to end it here.
Are you a Ghanaian business ready to conquer new frontiers? From October 23rd to 25th, 2025, Ghana Fest Europe is your direct bridge to the lucrative Dutch and broader European markets. This is the ultimate platform to showcase your high-quality Ghanaian